It's as bad as, remember how we had to increase the world of Skull and Shackles because you could like sail anywhere in the world in like 4 hours? It's like, what kind of pirate game is this where you can fucking sail anywhere you want in 4 hours? Well, it's Sea of Thieves, obviously, but
Well,
all right, so everybody should slowly be appearing in the world.
I'm loaded in.
Same.
All right,
Yep.
great.
Stream
All right.
is up.
So assuming nobody has any pressing matters, we will run over to kind of make up for the time lost here at the beginning. So, and I will endeavor to archive as much as possible for next time. So let's focus on today's game now that we're all in here. All right. So we're gonna start off with the Factspiration question of the day. This Factspiration question is... Oh, this requires a knowledge of the tarot cards. I don't know. Geez. Like, what a specialized question. I'm going to assume that most of you guys don't have all the tarot cards memorized, so we'll do a different question. All right. What are your characters' hobbies and interests outside of their profession? That's a good question. So I'll post that in there. And I guess this is like, you know, what have you been up to in the real world when you aren't doing the job that is your real world job? All right, so before anybody answers that, does anybody for a point of DM inspiration want to sum up what happened last time on Curse of Strahd Daybreak?
Do you guys mind if I take it?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
I mean, I asked in a totally not selfish way.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not on brand or anything like that.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear from Reed's perspective what happened last time.
Yeah.
All right.
I will interject
Okay.
that we just got 2 fanspos, so thank you to both.
2 fanspos.
Scottrick
Yeah.
and Prime.
Nice.
Oh man.
Scottrick and who?
Scottrick and High Prime Almighty. So I'll update the tracker. So we're now up to 7 fanspos.
Wow. You know what? I think between the two groups, you guys deserve the fanspo. So.
Deserve or need.
Anyways, please go ahead and give us your recap.
I could hear the sounds of fighting downstairs finally stop. From the aftermath, it seems like several people were hurt, but they were eventually healed in the library, it sounds like, and came back to us in the attic, apparently having taken some random bottles of red liquid. Then we looked and, well, it was then that we discovered Matthew had left. He said he'd be right back. Words I would never utter under these circumstances, by the way. We all left together to search for him and discovered a trail of blood as well as... I'm sorry, is that... Did he just take an enormous shit out here? What the fuck? The trail leads across the attic, so the group decides to split up. Again, hasn't anybody else but me seen a damn horror movie? Never split up. But we did, with the big strong man folk having braving the choking fog outside while the rest of us went the long way around. Thankfully, nothing happens. We're all back together in the other side of the attic, and it seems as if we still want to find Matthew, or what's left of him. But, I mean, let's just be honest. We have to go down this totally not creepy stairwell. And, I definitely got my cardio in for the day, as that damn staircase must have gone from the attic all the way down to the basement, which is really just bad design. The whole time, Mackenzie, Dane, and I are having to deal with our extra rider, if you will, which is really inconvenient, having this impulsive, selfish, immature presence effect. Never mind. So this basement, fully lit with torches, and who exactly lit these torches, I have no idea, but effectively having a lit stovetop burner under your house is either great for ambient heating or one hell of a fire hazard. And damn, thought we're all somewhat svelte, as these passages are freaking narrow. You could barely squeeze past each other if we had to. Then we heard it, the groaning or moaning. Either way, it sucked, as suddenly these rotten, toothy monsters rushed us. Eric, Darius, and Tierney rushed ahead and fought two of them while Jack was suddenly faced with another that attacked us from behind. Clever sons of bitches. Everybody was watching, so I had to step up and help Jack, as well, if I didn't, who would? And I amazed even myself, getting a few stabs at him with his dagger. I guess stage combat paid off in the end, despite Adrian saying I'd never use it. But then it turned and looked at me with its cold, dead eyes and roared. I think I was too busy screaming, and it slashed at me with these ginormous claws. I instinctively jumped back while holding on to Mackenzie, and, well, I must have accidentally pulled her into the path of the monster. After we eventually vanquished. Who the hell says vanquished? Anyway, after the fight, everybody was pissed. So I had to convince them that Thorn took over and must have pulled Mackenzie to the monster. That isn't what happened. You're lying. Hey, kids. Adults are talking. So I turned on the charm and everybody buys it. That is, everybody but Darius, but well, I'm sure that won't be a problem in the future. We seem to have stumbled on what looks like the family crypt as well as an abandoned barracks. A little odd for a basement layout, but this house is just off anyway. So we barricade ourselves in and rest, trying to heal as best we can. And man, so many of these guys have broken bones and worse. Glad I'm just lucky, I guess. So after we leave, we hear Matthew's voice again and we follow it. And of course, there's another fight. This time some bloody blob. And I mean, really, it was just a moving, angry blob of blood and guts and teeth. Gross. Anyway, somehow Tyrion hurts his other foot, and once again, the group turns to some unknown medicine found in this haunted apparent crack house. So we follow the trail and come to another door, and it fucking comes alive and attacks us. Fuck this house. I'm out of here. I think that's about where we left it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, take your point of demon inspiration.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Well done.
Fucking Reed, though.
This boy.
Fuck this boy.
Reed has a huge fan base. What are you talking about? All right.
Yeah, but I mean, he has people that like him in the way Zeglu had people that like him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone's got fans. Lutheria, she's sitting on like 6
Fucking
fans
orb.
inspirations.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. So.
it's understandable
Is there-
why she has fans.
Hey.
Anyways. All right. So, would anybody like to answer the question of, what hobbies and interests do you have outside of your career?
Darius will take it if no one else wants it.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it, Darius.
All right. I mean, his day job so far has been working at the warehouse of either his uncle's fitness gym or his dad's car shop. He has been training as a mixed martial artist for a while, mostly kind of as a hobby and as a coping mechanism for some past trauma. But he's started to kind of think of it as maybe a career. He hasn't exactly been on a good winning streak of any kind whatsoever, but he was kind of hoping to take it to the next level at some point.
All right. So, let me give you your Factspiration for the session. Let's see. Oh, and great news, everybody. I went through and I put all the injuries into convenient effects. So, as soon as you get an injury, we'll be able to add it right away. And some of them, the ones that like reduce your speed and your stats, they automatically do that. So you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah. And if you guys find the level up spot, I have the wounds set up so that they will automatically reduce your max HP, so you don't have to worry about tracking that either.
Perfect. I would like to add to this that it does work if you have double of the same injury. It does stack correctly. I checked. My speed is in fact 10 feet.
Yep. You were my little guinea pig for this, so it worked out really nice. Yeah.
So, do we have a wheelchair for the Tyrion?
See, and people thought that fantasy wheelchairs were so controversial, but here we are about to use one. It seems. So if you got, all we got to do is break Tiernan's spine, and then we'll be in fancy wheelchair time. I do actually have that supplement, and I have a few others for prosthetics and animal guide animals, things like that. So I did do my due diligence. You guys haven't really had a chance to diagnose your injuries yet, but there is an entire system for recovery and all of that that hopefully you will eventually get to experience. So,
Yay.
yay! All right. Oh, also new art from Jazz Miranda for Eric Joaquin. Look at that.
Looks nice.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
And if you did not know the inspiring story of Jazz Miranda, they overworked themselves and basically wrecked their drawing arm. And then rather than giving up, they retrained themselves with their left hand. It's like straight out of like an inspirational movie or anime or something like that.
Oh damn.
So absolutely phenomenal. One of my favorite artists. So and they are always looking for commissions. I believe they're going to start a Patreon next month. Hashtag not sponsored, but they're great people. So all right. They also love horror too. So I mean, as you acquire more modifications, Eric, you might they might be able to, hook you up by keeping that miniature up to date for you.
Okay.
All right. So let me take you guys over to Ley Dungeon. The chanting continues in the background. Incessant. The low murmurs of chanting that echo and reverberate off of the chamber walls. Okay. So you guys ran from the door, and you're kind of huddled up over here, and that's where I think we left off. We're not in combat or anything. So, game's not paused. Take it away, y'all. Oh, still missing Matthew, by the way.
Did the trail of blood, did it go toward the mimic, or is that just we just followed it?
Voices went towards the mimic.
The voices.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I think the trail of blood stopped, right?
Yeah.
Right
yeah,
when we
yeah,
got down
yeah.
here. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Trail stopped.
Oh.
Couldn't figure out where to go. Heard voices come to the north. Went that way. Then door turned out to be mimic.
You have a passage to the east that leads to a door that allegedly is a mimic, and then there is a passage to the south back whence you came.
Darius right now is just
has
carrying Eric.
Eric is down, right? Has Eric been...
He hasn't been treated yet. He's just
healed?
unconscious. Darius is backpacking him right now.
He was stabilized, but he's just not.
But has he been healed? Does he have the healer
I
healed?
think so.
Uh,
Oh, so I should
let's
I should
see.
probably also have permissions removed from Eric.
Oh, sure. Here, I'll update his art
I
real
don't remember
quick.
what the
There we
icon for
go.
healer healed is, so I don't know how to tell.
I feel like I'm rooting for him more with this art than I was before. So, you guys have seen Cabin in the Woods? I got like a little chalkboard with all your names on it and the odds that I'm running.
Nice.
Like it's yeah. If you haven't seen Cabin in the Woods, you need to see Cabin in the Woods. It's a fantastic movie.
I think it's the
all right.
purple cross is the healer
Is
heal.
the purple cross healer healed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Strahd zombies are different than the zombie redneck family. Totally different species.
Actually, they are. Yes. 100%. But you'll find that out soon enough. Oh, so
We could
yeah,
ointment.
you got the ointment. That's true. Get Vicks Vapor Rub.
Hit him with it.
I think we probably should,
Okay.
because I don't really want to wait the 1d4 hours for Eric to wake up with like 1 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you might not hear the dice in the background. I have real dice that I keep on my desk. I have been rolling random encounters for you guys. So can't tell you what time intervals they are, but they are being rolled. You just haven't had any yet.
Well, 20 minutes for when we were resting at least.
How many?
I mean, that's what it said. I'm gonna restorative ointment on Eric. So I'll bend down. I'll look at where he's wounded. I'll pull this out, and
Okay.
it worked for me, I guess. And start rubbing it on him.
He has a rattled brain, and he has
Shove it in through
a
his
broken
ear.
hand.
Um,
Oh, did we
probably.
figure? Yeah. Eric, give me a D20. Odd, it'll be your left hand. Even, it'll be your right hand.
Didn't you guys do that?
If we did, I don't remember.
I think we
But
did it last time for the leg. For
Yeah.
Tyrion's foot.
We rolled it for my second foot break.
All right.
but now I have clearly labeled left and right hand injuries. So all right, so this is your left hand. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So here is the roll for your restorative ointment, which I figure is probably mostly going into your hand. Well, not complete garbage.
Oh.
Glad to have you back, Eric. In more ways than one.
Eric,
I
the last few hours feel like a blur. Like you weren't in control of yourself, and you were making all sorts of crazy decisions that put your life in jeopardy.
All right, you know what?
Exactly.
Was there a ghost other than me? I feel like I was.
I don't know. But the important thing is you're fully cognitive now, and you still haven't found your nephew, and pretty much you have no life back home if you return home without your nephew.
Yeah, apparently your sister is fucking scary.
Yeah.
He's family, man. You can't just abandon family like that.
All
Right?
right. See.
Well, then, do we press on or try that door again?
No door. Let's just leave, please. Everything hurts so much.
Did you say leave? We can't just leave. Oh, leave this area.
Yes, Tyrion. That's exactly what I meant.
How do I do
Also,
the follow thing?
Also,
Mouse over. Have yourself selected, and then mouse over the thing you want to follow and hit whatever key you set for it. I recommend M, because the F key will just flip your miniature.
And
And you can change your controls if you go to settings and then configure controls. It looks like a little Super Nintendo controller. And then you can go in and start changing all your controls.
Perfect.
Yep.
What's the name of this one?
It is Follow Me. Yep. All right, Jack, you are at a four-way intersection. It goes right back into we'll call it the dining room. It goes left to areas you have not explored, and it goes straight to areas you have not explored.
Crash, with Jack's keen senses, does he notice anything in particular down either of the corridors they have not been down yet?
Ooh, give me a perception. And this will not be penalized by any like eyeball injuries or anything. It's hard to keep track of who's got what injuries. Oh my goodness. So Jack, from your left, you hear the faint sounds of a young man crying, and straight ahead and to the left, you know that is where the chanting is coming from.
Well,
and with that check, straight ahead and to the right, you know that you also hear the chanting, but it seems distorted.
I'll yell back to the group, this is what I hear down this way, and this is what I hear ahead. And I guess you would head
Dana
towards the
whispers
shrine.
to you and says, Jack, everyone's really hurt. Maybe we should head upstairs, and I'll prepare rooms for everyone. And I could bring you some tea. We probably shouldn't be here.
Dana, you're probably right. However, Matthew's down here, and we can't just
Oh,
leave him.
right. Matthew. He's very sweet.
Eric hears that?
Yeah, I guess.
He just made some face like, the fuck?
There's Matthew.
Yes, as you come into this room, it is 15 feet by 15 feet. There is a door, a familiar looking door, to the north. You can see, as you kind of step into the room, it is kind of peering at you, and then sort of just like melds back into the door.
It waves.
And then there is a table in the center with 2 high-backed chairs. There are some mysteriously lit candelabras. There is a passage to the south, and through that passage, you can see tied to a bed and terrified is Matthew. Matthew sees you, and he calls out to you. And he says, hey, please, you gotta help me. You gotta help me. They grabbed me. They grabbed me and they dragged me down here. You giving the door a wide berth, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric's gonna turn to Darius. Darius, maybe you should go first.
Raising an eyebrow.
And why should Darius go first?
No, not first. Still up ahead of me.
He's just going to turn to Mackenzie and tell her, stay with Izzy.
Or I shall move to unbind Matthew from the bed.
Okay. As he approaches, he says, hurry up! Please hurry up! They're gonna kill me. They keep telling me that someone has to die. Someone has to die, man. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to go home. I want to see my mom. I want to go home. I'll go. Come on, hurry up. Get me out of here.
I'll try to start to get him to focus on me so he's not super anxious and continue to unbind him.
Okay. As you do, Matthew's face suddenly goes like stricken with fear. His eyes bulge and go so wide. The whites dominate everything. There's two little black circles are his pupils, and he looks from you, and you watch almost in slow motion as his bugged out eyes travel to the south, where you see a panel slide open in the wall.
Oh, neat.
There is a woman there. She looks vaguely like the woman from the painting, but very dead. Her mouth is just shredded because there are shark-like teeth in rows that seem to be forcing their way out of her mouth and jaw. Her eyes are red, and they bulge in a manner similar to Matthew's, but not out of fear, but out of fury. She's going to roll into initiative, and everyone else should as well.
Oh, that's okay. She doesn't have to do that.
Should Eric, as a reaction, point to Jack and tell him to stop?
We will let initiative decide.
Okay.
All right. Just because you're in combat doesn't mean you're in combat. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you are a bad guy.
Doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Okay, everybody has rolled into initiative. Any changes to initiative before we begin?
Where is Tiernan in relation to the rest of us?
I think they're in the previous room.
I am right here.
Nah, it's all good.
Let's see.
It takes me a little longer to get places.
Aw, it's okay, Grandpa. All right. We're gonna begin combat. All right. Gustav Dirts has won the initiative. Eric, the panel behind you opens.
Oh,
there's
no.
There's a man behind you. He says, I see. Now we have plenty to choose from. And he is going to... Yeah, alright. He's going to go ahead and attack with his claws. We are using the rules for grappling that if you guys wanted to hit something to try to grapple versus if you wanted to make an athletics check to grapple. So he's going to try and grab you, Eric, and drag you into the... Yeah. Actually, this is much more narrative. He is going to extend a hand and have it poised by Eric's throat. And you see the rotten corpse hand flex and the fingernails extend into like 6-inch long oily black nails, similar to the creatures that you fought previously. Looking upon Gustav Dirst, he seems to be having a similar tooth issue where his teeth have sort of grown out and through his mouth and face. His skin and hair is rotting and sort of decaying, but he is still dressed like a Renaissance fair nobleman with a very cool fur-lined, Game of Thrones style cloak on, the whole deal. He whispers into your ear, and you smell the fetid stink of the rot of his breath and his body kind of wash over you, Eric. And he says, don't do anything stupid. You're going to help us. Not all of you have to die. But not all of you have to live. So he's going to ready an action to attack Eric.
Makes me wish one of us had been like a dentist as our background.
I mean, in that one Christmas campaign with the awakened reindeer or whatever, they had a dentist character, I think. So
I do have breath mints, so I can help out a
I
little.
will say this, Eric and Darius, the smell of this creature is such that at the beginning of your turn, you will have to make a Constitution saving throw, because it is that overpowering. The woman slinks out of this alcove, closet, I don't know, and runs a clawed hand along Matthew's face, kind of from the peak of his hairline down to his little nose, and she says, boop. And then she turns to look at all of you with madness in her eyes, and she says, the house has chosen you. You're a part of this now. One must die, or you can never leave. And only one needs to die tonight. And then she readies an action to attack Matthew. All right. She will look around the room, and there'll be a moment where I think she looks at Deanna, and I will see if there's any recognition there. Oh. Okay. She snarls. You're not supposed to come down here, Anna. You fucking slut. And play will pass to Jack and Dana Anna.
Wait till she finds McRose.
Oh
Man,
let me clear her so that it's over. But yeah, you're up.
I had a plan and then we lost initiative. Take a look at Darius. Like, are we going to do this? And I'm going to hold a grapple action on Matthew
Okay.
to
Well,
see.
So Matthew is still tied up a bit. You started to untie him, and that's when this all kind of started. So you could use the thing, but you'll have to try to basically like break the bed as you kind of pull him out of it. So it's going to be a pretty high DC.
Yeah, that's all I got at the option right now.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and then I'll pass to Kiernan.
Anna, real quick, says.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she says, Mrs. Durst, I just came down. These are visitors in your home, and I was, and then, and you see that she is absolutely coming apart. Not physically, but mentally. Apparently, this is a source of great fear for her, is this woman. She looks pleadingly at Gustav Dirts, who does not make eye contact. All right. So I assume you should take a dodge action unless you have other plans for her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then who do you pass to?
Tiernan.
All right. Tiernan.
My mighty move and dash gets me to right here.
All right. You do not see Gustav, except you do see his hands poised to slash Eric's throat. So out of the wall, essentially, you see a well-dressed arm with 6-inch long black claws getting ready to...
it's reaching through the wall like the wall's an illusion? Or...
No. It's definitely an open thing, but from where you're standing, you would kind of just see the arm kind of snaking around Darius.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think I really have any bonus action stuff yet. So, unfortunately, I think that's maybe it.
Okay. Who do you pass to?
That's a good fucking question.
Pass to me.
What?
You can pass to me.
Okay, yeah.
Who's me? Who's talking?
Oh, Eric.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're coming in so low. I think I
Yeah.
got you at like 200%. I could barely hear you.
Same.
I
All right.
turned my volume up.
Same here. I can't really hear you as much.
I'll work on that.
All right, Eric.
Wait. There's no need to be hasty. Let's talk. Like you said, no
they
one else
look at
has
you.
to die.
Mm-hmm.
But one, he'll look over to Matthew and then tear his eyes away from him.
Oh, Matthew's eyes go wide. He said, oh, wait.
Why exactly does one need to die?
Also, give me 2 Constitution saves, Eric. Because you're in the aura of both of these creatures. Oh, wow. All right, so here's a boon. A strong way to start off the thing. All right. All right, so you technically have no hostile ongoing effect, so you get a fortune token, which is nice. Might get rid of your unlucky. And then give me another Constitution save.
right.
Unfortunately, a 9 is not going to do it. Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
it says I have a fast duration. Can I use that?
did you answer the question today?
No, but
Oh, then that's probably from like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Here,
whatever.
bloop. No, they only last the current session. All right, so then here comes the effect.
Okay.
Okay. You are sickened, which is essentially being poisoned without poisoned. Sickened just allows things to have the, this is so gross that I can't stand it, even if they're immune to poison. All right. So that means then that you have disadvantage to quite a bit of stuff. So.
Is there a save at the end of the turn for this, or?
Let me see. Any creature, blah blah blah. It's just gonna last until the start of your next turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. So yeah. So you're delivering this dialogue, but also kind of trying not to just vomit everywhere because the smell from these two is so overpoweringly bad that it is the worst thing you've ever smelled in your life. It smells like rotting corpses, but so much worse. Like rotting corpses that were left outside behind a spicy Mexican restaurant in the middle of the summer heat. Like it's just a horrible rancid smell coming off of both of these creatures. So you ask them like, why does someone need to die? She turns to you and she says, this one is smart. At least he has chosen words over death. The house hungers, as it always has. But it is ever so much harder to feed it nowadays. But sometimes, like a spider with its web, the flies come. And we must do what we have always done. But for you must do the thing. You must make the sacrifice. This is why we kept him for you. And while she says this, she's kind of stroking his forehead a little bit. And he's just sobbing. He's just sobbing. All right, what else you got, Eric?
I take it these two are the parents of Thorn and Rose.
I mean, that's a good assertion.
Very well. But how about we ease the tension a bit and lessen the chance any of us acts in a volatile manner? If you excuse your husband, as Eric will point to the hand across his throat, and he'll pass to Darius.
Okay. Gustav Dirst does not remove his hand. Nor does she remove her hand from Matthew. You could give me either deception or persuasion, but it will. I think it'll be disadvantaged because of the poison.
Oh God. Or charisma, let's go.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. They seem to either believe or think that Eric understands what needs to be done. Darius, to you.
Okay. Well, Darius is gonna ready an action to deck this man right here, but he holds back as he starts to say, "There has already been sacrifices." He points at the lady You killed your maid. Because you were a jealous bitch. And then he'll point at the man. And you didn't do anything to stop her. Then you killed both of your kids when you left them to starve to death.
So Jack, Anna/Dana is just starts just weeping, like hysterical weeping. It's just trembling. Elizabeth Dirsts kind of turns her head, and you hear all the bones kind of crackling and whatnot. Also, Darius, give me a Constitution save because you're in the stink aura. In the closet here, you hear Gustav Dirts kind of grunt a bit, and then Elizabeth Dirst says, "You dare?
No,
Come
you
into
dare!
my."
You left your kids to die.
If this is how I will be treated in my own home.
Did you care nothing for them? Darius is holding back as much as he can right now.
Yeah. She screams at you and says, I care too much. This family, we were whole until she came and tempted him away from me. And our business is our own. You.
He snares his eyes.
She kind of shakes with anger, and she says, choose who dies tonight. Since you are so bold with your words, be bold with your deeds. Your choice could save so many.
I think that's probably it for my turn. He's just gonna ready an
Yeah,
action to
yeah,
fight.
all right.
Darius has a 4 charisma. He wears his emotions on his sleeves. He's about to deck this lady next round. So unless anyone wants to do anything, do it.
I'm gonna try to use my 20 charisma and see what happens.
All right, Reed, you're up.
All right, I hope I can.
Hearing the voice of this woman, though, I do need a charisma saving throw.
Oh, yeah. All right, let me move that. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, that's as far as I can get in.
That's a good place to stand. All right.
Do I can see her. I assume that's her. I can see her. Can't see Daddy. Okay. Charisma save, you said.
Okay, you're in your full faculties. You could feel the ghost inside of you. It has retreated so deep into your mind that he's just terrified.
All right, I'm gonna kind of bolster myself and whisper, Thorn, be brave, and kind of do a little method acting. And because of the actor feat, I'm gonna both attempt to mimic Thorn's voice, which I've heard several times, obviously at dinner, and also pretend to be somebody else, so I'll get advantage on whether you call this deception or performance. And I'm going to try to tell Mama to basically let these people go so we can be a family again. And Mama, what's going on? Let these people go. Please, Mama, I'm scared. I just want us to be a family again.
Okay, give me a performance or deception.
Let's see, I think they're the same. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Yeah, just because it's Reed, we'll go with deception. It is advantage, whatever it is.
Oh man, people are just being generous today. T-Pain just gave us another fanspo.
Okay, she looks like she has been physically hit, Jack and Darius, and Eric. And she says, with a snarl that reveals her several rows of teeth and her sort of rotted purple tongue, she looks at Anna, or Dana, and says, "You would let the children down here? It is too dangerous. My baby! Don't worry. Mother will keep you safe. I will take care of the bad people and tuck you in myself." And with that, she goes to attack Matthew.
Sorry, guys, I tried.
No, it's fine.
You get the sense, Reed, that she will not harm you because you are her baby boy. That's like a non-magical charm person. Hell yeah.
Reed's gonna not take damage again.
This is advantage against, this is advantage against Matthew, who is restrained. Ooh, only an 11. Let's see, but that does hit. So Matthew's going to take 10 points of damage, and I guess that will drop him to 0. Let's see. I'm not sure why he would have a broken hand or fingers. Oh yeah, maybe the pain of it is such that when he tries to pull his other hand out of the bindings, he does that thing. You know, if you pull too hard, you just kind of mash your hand up in the bindings. Like he does that. You hear a horrible, sickening crack and pop and snap as he kind of mashes his own hand into his bindings. Jack, his throat is cut. The blood begins to flow. Eric, I'm gonna need a Constitution save from Matthew. I don't think you have access to a sheet right now, though, so I'll roll it for you real quick. Maybe you do. I don't know. Let's see. I think I had to remove it when he got captured. Yeah. All right, there you go. You should have access to it, Dom. All right, so go ahead and give me a Constitution save against the paralysis. But yeah, you also drop to 0.
Ooh.
All right, what else you got, Reed?
Oh, I'm sorry. Adrian would just follow, and I just have him dodge, and that's it for me.
Okay. So Eric, you and Matthew have an interrupt point now.
Okay.
All right. Since you are their baby boy, the door is not going to roll into initiative and attack you, Reed. So.
Oh, that's good. I forgot there was a door there.
Yeah. All right. Then who do you pass to going to the next round? I guess Matthew and Eric you could steal since you took damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Matthew have to roll a death save?
Yes.
Or is he down? Okay.
Remember, they're hidden, so.
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, NPCs can't roll them. I'll just roll it for
Yeah.
you. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh shit. Matthew wakes up with 1 HP.
What?
Are you serious?
Damn.
And
Nice.
gets a balloon. It's his theme song starts playing. All right.
Was only a flesh wound.
And he just looks at you, Eric, and he says, "Uncle, please." As he says that, the blood from the neck wound is just spurting everywhere.
Eric, in a panic, just thinks back to what he's found out about his family, what's been going on, and in that moment, he tells what's her name? If he needs to sacrifice someone, sacrifice the source of your despair and your anger, and he'll turn and look over to Deanna.
As
you seem to have a
do-
grudge against. Oh, sorry.
As you do, she snarls and says, "Our soul was already taken by the house. We need something fresh, something new." Also, give me 2 con saves from Eric, 1 con save from Matthew.
Wait, so do I get rid of the poison status and then
And then immediately re-up. Yep, it just keeps happening until you make a save. Yep. They could have just made it lingering, but it's aura based. All right, so you make the first one. You make the second one. All right, so you are immune to the stink of both of the creatures. And then give me the one for Matthew. Matthew is now poisoned on top of everything else. Eric is not poisoned. So Eric, what are you doing? Like, you offered up Deanna, and she explains she can't use Anna.
Oh, God. Think of the group. Oh.
Gustav whispers into your ear again, Eric, and says, you seem like you're willing to choose. Convince your friends that one must die. We can go downstairs together, and it will all be over very soon.
Is there I know we have sanity. Should I make a sanity check for this?
If
Or
you feel
saving
you
throw?
I mean, if you feel it, you should. Yeah.
I feel like I should at this point.
Yeah, go for it. You're holding it together. All right, but it is you know, we are in initiative, so if you don't.
I then I'll choose.
So I guess have Eric shout out who he chooses or something. Or do you just tell Eric? You just tell Gustav you'll choose?
I'll tell Gustav I'll choose, and
Okay.
his eyes will. Oh my God! His eyes will look over to Matthew.
Okay. As you do, those of you in the room, you see both Gustav and Elizabeth smile, revealing many, many rows of sharp teeth. All right, Eric, who do you pass to?
I pass to Gustav.
Okay. Let's see. His held action. He will go ahead and use it to attack you, but not to damage, just to grapple. So if this hits, then he's essentially... Yeah, so he's grappling you now. And then you pass to Gustav, his turn comes up. He is holding you in a grapple, and then he says to everyone in the room, "This one here has made a choice. Do the rest of you honor it? Would you like to see the sun again? Would you like to walk out the doors of this home unmolested? Or would you like the house to break you and eat you and keep you forever?"
I say, why kill one when we can kill two? And I look at both of them.
Oh, okay. They both start to laugh, like Dr. Evil style, like, you know, like, oh! Like they can't believe that you would make such a hilarious joke in such a tense moment. Elizabeth kind of wipes at her face, clearing the tears from her laughter, realizes that are you not joking? Or is this like, were you being serious?
Oh, no, completely a joke. No, he was serious.
Oh, okay, then realizing that you were being serious, she says, "It seems that not everyone is convinced." And she looks at you as if raising an eyebrow, almost like as if to ask your name.
Tiernan, you know, you could always help us. Obviously, you have a deep-seated hatred for your husband that you're channeling onto this Anna woman. After
We
all,
will
Anna's...
help you. We are helping you. We could have let the house take you piece at a time. But here you are. We have brought you into the inner circle of our faith. And now you are a part of this. You can present the Dark Lords their sacrifice, and then you will be free. Something that we can't have. It is our gift to you.
How many sacrifices have you made? Has it ever let anyone go?
They kind of look at each other, and you can tell they're trying to like do the math. And then Gustav says, "More than I can recall, more than I can count. The dark powers thirst for souls, and our dark lord seeks a challenge. We do what we have been bound to do. And we always will. For he is the land." And as he says that, it's like in church when they say, you know, and also with you, like Elizabeth says, he is the land.
Why should we even believe you?
I'm gonna assume, Eric, that you passed to Tiernan, because Tiernan's pretty active here. So, all right, Tiernan.
Why should we even believe you? Why would we believe that you would let us go after all the things we've seen here?
I mean, you make a good point. Elizabeth doesn't seem to care. She licks the blood from her black nails, Matthew's blood, with a long venom-like snaking tongue that kind of like scratches itself up as it comes out of her too crowded mouth. And then she just, like blasé, kind of shrugs at you, as if to say, doesn't matter one way or the other to me, if you believe me or not.
So I am physically incapable of getting close enough to attack anyone. So I'm gonna hang out right here, I guess.
Okay.
I will hold an attack for if one of them happens to get within range, I guess.
Okay.
And I will pass. I'll pass to Jack.
So we'll assume that Gustav passed to you, but Gustav is writing another action to kill the grappled Eric, or not kill, but you know, attack him. All right, so you're passing to Darius.
Yeah.
Just passing to Jack.
Oh, Jack. All right, Jack, you're up.
I mean, speaking of Tiernan, does it look like we're popping off?
Fuck, I don't know.
We're popping off because Jack's making that decision.
All right, then.
Oh, shit.
Then Darius
Okay.
is going to pop Gustav in the face.
Mm. Okay.
This would be an advantage because technically Matthew went down last round, Iron Avenger.
All right, even with the partial cover of attacking around the corner and all that jazz, you hit him critically. Let's see. All right. That's a solid hit. You hear a crunch, and you see that his face kind of caves in from the punch. As you do that, that triggers his held action of, you know, holding Eric hostage. He's going to 19 for 8 on Eric. Here's your injury, Eric. Maybe? There we go. Collapsed lung. Oh, shit. You gain 1 level exhaustion, and until this injury is healed, you cannot recover from any exhaustion you have or gain later. So I'll add an exhaustion for you. Let's see. There we go. And, yeah. What else do you got, Darius?
That was it. He just yells out, "That's for Ronan Thor, you ass."
Oh, because... Oh! Fair enough.
And just decks
hell
him
yeah.
in the face.
All right, Jack. You kind of, you know, shout, you know, I don't know, something authoritative that lets everybody know that, you know, you're not going to fuck around anymore. And then Darius throws his punch. So, Jack, what do you do?
All right, so you see the little brazier next to the lady in the room. He's going to launch himself across the bed.
Okay.
And grab that and then use it to shove her to the ground.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right, so go ahead and give me an athletics check to try and shove.
Okay.
And then she will do acrobatics to try
I
to
have
avoid.
10 inspirations. If you guys want to use them, start using.
Okay, so Jack, you go to grab it and swing it and knock her down, but she is very quick.
And then if Dane is able to get out of the room, I would kind of direct her to do so.
Okay, yeah, she will go back. And she reaches out to hold the two children's hands. Reed Thorne and Mackenzie Rose.
And then I will pass to Darius.
Okay. Let's see. Darius, to you.
All right. I don't have to make a save for this guy.
Oh, and unless, of course, Eric wants to steal, since Eric was damaged. Oh, no, Eric went this round. Never mind. Yeah, so Darius. Okay.
I don't have to make a save because...
If you've already made the save against him, you don't have to keep repeating it.
Okay.
Once you make it once, you're good.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's done. He's just gonna continue wailing on this guy.
All right.
Here's another brass knuckle shot.
Oh, dang. 16 is going to hit for 5. He is bloodied.
All right.
What's his bloody power?
Well, he talked a big fucking game.
Let's see. Speed
Everyone-
goes up. Him angry. And he's already used his reaction, so he can't use the cornered ability. All right.
Perfect. Yeah, he's just squaring up against Gustav, being like, "You fucked up when you had your kids killed. If you want to take it out, I'm right here."
Okay. He looks at you confused with his like smashed in face, and he says, "My children live forever. They are blessed by the dark powers. The Dark Lord gave us immortality. I wonder what gifts he has in store for you."
They just wanted to be a family. You couldn't accept that. And he just puts up his dukes. Like, let's go.
Mm.
I'll pass to Reed.
All right, Reed.
All right. Very uncharacteristically, Reed's like, all right, Thorn, we got this. And he's going to run in and dash to get by everybody. So that's 5, 15, 25, 35, 40, I assume. Oh, I can't really get there.
Remember, you can set waypoints when you're moving with, I believe the default is the space bar.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I can go one more.
All right.
Oh, Adrian is not following. Sorry.
Okay.
Go back. Yeah. Adrian will just continue to dodge. All right, so I dash. That's my action. So that's it for me. I guess I pass to Elizabeth.
All right. Okay. Let's see. All right, as you pass to Elizabeth, let's see. Jack, you attacked her. She will turn her attention to you. All right. She's going to attack you with her claws. 13?
That hits.
All right, 12 damage. So she slashes at you with her
Ouch.
claws.
And that puts me down.
All right, and give me a Constitution save against the paralysis. Torn muscles.
Constitution save.
All right, you make the con save. You are not paralyzed. You did get your, I guess, stomach muscles ripped up pretty bad. All strength and dexterity saving throws are now at disadvantage. And another wound. All right. She then turns to you, Reed, and says, "Thornborg, you should not see this. Go, close your eyes and cover your ears, baby." All right, and then she will maintain her position right there. Okay, and going into the next round, you can steal if you would like, Jack.
I'll do it.
Oh shit. Okay. Give me a death save.
And then I will pass to Eric.
Is he still being grappled?
Yes, Eric is still being grappled.
He'll use an action to break free.
Yes, you could try to do that.
So acrobatics versus his athletics, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, you slip free. He's taking quite a beating from Darius, so.
He's okay. He's stealth action. Yeah, he's going to. He's going to move here. That's to read.
As you move out of her reach, Elizabeth Durst is going to slash at you with her claws. And miss. All right, a combatant who has only been down is not as badly injured as it appeared at first. I think everybody's...
Jack.
Oh, Jack. All right. So, Jack, you actually have 6 hit points right now. It was only a flesh wound, but your ruinated stomach muscles disagree. But still, you are awake with 6 HP. All right. What else you got, Eric?
Matthew will try and break free.
Okay.
So will that be a strength check?
It would be athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to happen with a -1. All right.
Eric still has movement, so could
Okay.
he squeeze through Tiernan and Izzy?
I mean, if you have the speed, you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 30 would put you in the room.
Oh wait, no, the fucking door is there.
Yeah, watch out for the door.
All right, Stuart, he'll stay where he is.
Okay.
He's gonna pass to Jack.
Oh, Jack is already gone to steal the
Oh
initiative.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he passed
Oh,
to
he
you.
went last. Oh, yes, right.
Yep.
Okay, in that case, I'll pass to Darius.
All right, Darius.
Darius will move to here.
All right, Darius. I think this is your first time in Elizabeth's
Yep,
stink
con save.
aura. So go ahead and give me a con save. All right, you are sickened by the smell.
I will. Fanspo is D6.
You mean a
Or
Faxpiration
sorry.
is a D6? Yep.
10.
All right, 10 is enough.
All right. Man, this ability is just gonna be broken for this campaign. Yeah, Furious Avenger. Jack went down the round, but he's back up again. Just gonna keep decking. What's this guy's face?
Yeah, an 11 does not hit.
Succeed at cost.
It's not enough.
Ooh. Okay.
From the
from the
11.
11.
Sorry. Yeah, from an 11. Yeah, that is enough. All right, there we go. Oh god, you take true damage equal to 50% of your max hit points.
So does that give me a wound?
Damage taken is damage taken.
Okay. And half of 11 would be 6 or 5.
We round down, so it'd be 5, so we wouldn't get a wound from it.
Oh, okay. I'm just hurting.
All right, so give me fresh damage. All right, 7 damage. But in the process, I guess he's like counterattacking you and, slashing and, biting at you and things like that.
Mhm.
And you take 5 damage, but manage to deliver 7 damage in return as the two of you fight it out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from Darius?
That's it from Darius. I mean, I haven't been doing anything with Mackenzie. Darius had told her to stay with Izzy this whole time. I don't know if she would do anything in this situation.
You'd have to make a charisma save just to see if she's in her control of herself. Given that, you guys are killing her parents.
The parents that let her die. I'll do the charisma save. 12.
That is a 12 is not enough. Right. So she is very much Rose, and she is very much terrified, beyond all belief.
All right, that's fair. That's it. I'll pass, but I assume he's gonna steal.
Oh, he's gonna steal for sure. All right. He says, "Good, good, a strong one. The Dark Lord will be very eager to meet you." And he is going to slash at you. Here we go. 15 for 11.
15 equals my armor class.
Shit. Okay.
And I take 11 points of damage and go down.
All right. And you gain a wound and an injury. Tearing wound. Every time you take a bonus action. You already have tearing wound, don't you? All right, so you just get the wound off of it.
Okay, it doesn't stack. So I took damage. I also have internal bleeding. So that is a... Let's see. At the end of each round, if the injured character took damage, DC 12 con save, so I have to make a con save.
The round, though.
We're
currently
sorry,
in round 3.
Sorry.
If you wanted to do it prematurely, you could. So, it's fine. But yeah, with that, you just wait until the end of the round. Okay. So he attacks you, and you go down. He is going to step over your body. And he's going to look at his wife, and she says, I'll deal with this one. He's apparently made of sterner stuff. Why don't you deal with the cripple? And he nods and starts walking towards Tiernan.
Rude.
All right. He turns to you, Eric, and he says, "Don't worry. We'll get this sorted out, and then you can perform the ritual." All right. He's gonna pass to his wife. Going once, going twice, and sold to Elizabeth Thirst. All right. She is going to attack Jack on the ground, slashing at him. 13 for 10.
That hits.
Puts Jack back under.
All right.
Oh no! Permanent disfigurement. Oh god. All right. Okay. So she just slashed across your face, like just tearing most of it off. Blood just spatters everywhere. Then she licks the flesh from her nails and looks very, very happy and pleased. Man. All right. She will pass to you, Tiernan.
Excellent. I look over at Jack, nodding to acknowledge the further bond that we now share. And I'm going to attack Gustav.
Okay. $11 is
Very nice. Very nice.
not
Alright.
enough.
Fucking hit me with it.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was enough. You lose 2 hit dice. For each hit die you're unable to lose, you gain exhaustion.
Alright, so is that 2 levels of exhaustion, or does that 1 level and lose a hit die? I don't...
Okay, you would lose 2 hit dice for each hit die that you are unable to lose. Do you have any hit dice left?
So I haven't used my surge yet.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you would lose the hit die and gain 1 exhaustion. So I'll drag the exhaustion over for you. There you go. Okay, give me fresh damage. Okay. All right. How does he? How do you finish him?
Nice.
I just look at her as I just like decapitate him.
Oh
That's
shit!
That's
Okay.
not particularly difficult with how rotted and dead these people are.
Yeah. She just begins to scream.
I say, "You're welcome," as I do it.
All right.
So he is dead, but he's still at difficult terrain at this point.
Yep.
My entire movement
Okay.
to move 1 square.
All right. So you're standing over his decapitated body.
Indeed.
Okay.
And I will pass to Reed, who's the only one that hasn't gone yet.
Right.
Yeah.
As you pass to Reed, Elizabeth Dirsts, with all her hysterical screaming, says, "You can fight all you want. You can defy all you can. But in the end, you will sacrifice. One must die. You will learn. When you came into this house, you became a part of this. Don't you see? Don't you see that you're a part of this now?" Reed, to you.
All right, I'm going to step closer, and I assume I have to make a con save.
Yep, because it's Stonky. Yeah, you start retching.
Ugh, so this is a disadvantage in anything I do, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right, can I use my DM inspiration to make it a straight up roll?
If you would like. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll just look at Elizabeth and say, "You're a bad mother," and I'll stab her.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Let's see, dagger.
If
Dagger,
this
dagger,
hits,
dagger.
you can add 1d4 psychic damage for this terrible betrayal of her trust. Oh.
Oh, never mind.
So as you go to stab at her, she just sort of like slaps your hand away, like you were a child.
That tracks.
I mean, it's still the attack is in character as Thorn still. So.
Yeah. Just runs up, beating her like knees.
She turns to you and says, "I guess I'll have to put you to sleep now, but don't worry, you'll wake up in your room. You always do."
It's been fun, guys.
You control the initiative going into round 4.
I'll pass to Tiernan since he's up.
Okay. Tiernan, what's the play?
Do I attack or do I heal? Do I do a protect or do I do an attack? Actually, I don't know if I can even get close enough to.
I mean,
Yeah, there we go. I'll move to right here with all of my movement.
Always bragging about your movement.
Yeah. Hold on. Look, I can.
Is Izzy supposed to be following you, or do you want her back in the room?
No, she can follow me. It's fine.
Okay.
I will move to right here, and I will. Fuck, I hate using up all the healing shit as soon as we get it. Darius has already been healed, correct?
Yep.
Alright, I will fucking ointment heal you.
Is that our last one?
No, we got one more after this.
Okay.
All right. So, like, keeping eye contact with her. That you never see this in the movies. You take out your Vicks Vapor Rub, and just not thinking, not breaking eye contact because you don't know what to fucking do. You just start blindly rubbing Vicks Vapor Rub all over his face and his neck, and just trying to get exposed skin.
I look at her in the eye and I say, "His sinuses are going to be so clear right now."
And
She nods and says, "That was my husband's favorite brand."
I guess I'll pass to Darius so that he can get out of my spot and we won't be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yep. Darius will do
Darius,
that.
you come too. You're starting to hate the smell of menthol.
I was gonna say the smell of menthol.
Or love
the
it.
smell of
Yeah.
menthol. It reminds
The
him.
smell of life.
It reminds him of the time when he's spent with his grandma.
Aww.
And like Popeye, he gets powered up by it. But he is not going to immediately attack. He is going to ready an action to pop her in the face. Hopefully someone is able to get Jack up before that. But before it comes to her turn, then he's gonna pop her in the face.
Okay. All right, readying an action to pop her in the face before her turn comes
Yep.
up. Got it.
Pop, pop.
All right, who do you pass to?
I will.
Jack? Jack is down again,
Yeah,
so he'd have to make another death
I'm
save.
not gonna pass to Jack. I'll pass to.
Reed. Maybe Reed could try to stabilize him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Pass the Reed.
All right, I'll attempt to stabilize him. So, medicine check on my part.
Medicine check, yep.
Oh, this might be a straight up roll.
Well, I guess first a con save for the.
Oh, right.
Yeah, for the stinky poisons.
Con save.
All right, so yeah, you are still sickened by the smell, which would have given you disadvantage, which would have been a 9. So you are unable to stabilize Jack.
Sorry. All right, I'll pass to Eric.
All right, Eric.
He's trying to pull out his kitchen utensils. I gotta change the name of this.
Okay.
He's looking down at Matthew, looking towards the woman. He's gonna throw the knife at the woman.
Okay.
He's gonna use a inspiration.
All right, fanspiration to throw your kitchen knife. All right.
This will be at advantage.
All right.
Also, Darius, you're. Yeah.
What now? I can hear it.
15?
15's gonna hit. She takes 4 damage. Darius,
And
you know you're
Darius?
gonna steal.
All right. Here comes a hit.
24 for 6. You clock her in right the side of the fucking head. All right. Anything else from Eric and Matthew?
He's gonna have to try and break free once more.
Okay. He does not.
That'll be Eric's turn. And she will steal.
Yeah. So she's gonna steal. And let's see. Darius. She will just kind of like open her mouth, and you hear like the crackling of bone and cartilage, and it just sort of unhinges all the way back to like the ear canal, and you see a long, drooling tongue kind of loll out. Her eyes bulge and go more wild than before, and she says, don't you see that you're a part of this now? And then she is going to slash at you, Darius, with her
What I
claws.
see is a mad woman. But yeah, he takes it.
20 for 7. All right.
As soon as you said "don't you," I was like, "Forget about me."
Remove destroyed hand. Oh,
Holy
shit!
Oh no!
Oh,
Darius.
this is the Captain Bubbles injury.
Oh, give me a D20, odd or even.
I was gonna.
Bubbles did have this?
Well, I was gonna say his left arm's already broken, so instinctively he raises it up to brace against it, and she just cleaves right through it.
Oof. I mean,
But
if you're okay with that,
I'm
a hand is a hand.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. Okay.
Gonna have to get a prosthetic.
All right. You watched Jared, Reed, Eric as her razor sharp talons fucking take the hand right off. There's just shredded meat just spraying blood from the stump.
Darius screams out in pain.
Damn.
Okay.
These things are no joke.
Okay. That's her turn. She just licks at the blood and meat on her claws, and she's just she's just fucking in a frenzy. Yeah. All right, Jack. Saving throw against death. Okay. Do you have Anna do anything, or is she just gonna stay out there with the kids?
You will stay out there with the kids.
Okay.
I will pass.
She'll move and try to like pull Mackenzie back out to the hallway with her action. She won't dodge. She'll just grab her and pull her back. Okay. Yeah, you control the initiative going into round 5. Who do you pass to?
Pass to Reed.
All right, Reed.
All right, con save first.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
10 is enough. All
Oh,
right.
it is. All right.
Yep. Guys,
N-
you're level 0. I wouldn't send hard stuff at level 0. Come on. All right. So Reed, what do you do? You're not poisoned anymore?
Can I, if I step on top of, well, I guess I'm going to try to stabilize Jack, and then if I do, can I move on top of his body or to?
I allow you to share spaces with allies, but you do kind of squeezing. So attacks against you are at advantage, and your attacks are at disadvantage.
Okay, never mind. All right, we will attempt a medicine check then.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean,
I'm just not skilled.
Let's put the close.
This is for death saves. Can I succeed at a cause?
Of course.
Yeah, let's do that.
A god punishes you.
Oh, and that sucks because I had inspiration last turn.
You have it now, though.
I do not have it now.
All right, so now you are baned and confused, but Jack is stable.
Perfect.
And now it's still your turn, so at the end of your turn, you'll get to save against both of these effects. This is the best time to get that result is on your own turn.
All right, so you want charisma save and an int save?
Yes.
All right.
The charisma save will be at minus 1d4 because of the baned. I'll wait to turn everything on. Well, I'll just turn it on now. Then it'll be a part of your roll. All right, go for it.
All right, charisma. Oh, come on.
It's the DC is only a 10 because it's equal to the APL, which is 0. So you're good. 10 plus 0 is 10.
Okay.
All right. So then go ahead and give me the other one. Even without the penalty, yeah, you are still confused, but you are not baned.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Who do you pass to?
I will pass to Tiernan.
Okay.
Excellent. I will attack the lady.
All right. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Hey, look at that. That's a hit.
That's a big hit. All right, she is bloodied.
Excellent. Does that mean she gets a free reaction attack?
Yes. All right.
I'm gonna take that against Darius right now.
Probably will.
Nah, I mean you hit her. I think she's
No,
probably. just
yeah,
attacking
it's
you,
definitely me.
All right, here we go. 24 for 10.
That'll get me.
All right. So she lashes out and slashes you, causing another injury. You gain 1 exhaustion/stress. Are you feeling stressed?
What is it? Do I choose? Is that what that means?
They're the same thing. We rolled stress and exhaustion together for easier tracking. So
Okay.
they basically you get to 10 and you die, but each stack that you have is -1 to all d20 rolls.
So we don't have.
Yeah,
so
so there's
we don't die
we don't
to
have
six
we don't have to
exhaustion
pull
anymore?
out the flow chart for exhaustion anymore. We don't have to be like, wait, 2
Fuck, really?
is
That's
half
awesome.
speed. No, wait, 3 was half speed. Hold on, 4 is no speed. I can't really remember. Yeah, so now we just have that system. So
Okay. So I'm at
Yep.
2 then.
okay,
I don't. Where's the condition for that?
They're actually features that I just drop on your sheet. So if you go to
Okay.
features, you go
Okay.
down there, you'll see exhaustion.
All right. I am
Yep.
doubly exhausted.
All right.
Oh, and I get another wound. I'm just gonna fucking die when we level up. When we level up, I'm just going to die.
I mean, that's if we even make it there.
Come on, it's one gas, guys. You've got this. You've got this. All right. Tiernan, you're still control the initiative. Who do you pass
Sweet.
to?
I'll pass to.
Oh, you still have Izzy, who is not possessed by a ghost and able to do whatever you think Izzy would do.
Izzy can try to stabilize me.
Okay.
Hey.
Keep in mind, you guys are sitting on, I believe, 9 fanspirations.
Yeah.
So, Tiernan, you are stabilized. You don't have to play the mini game.
All right. It's a D6 plus or something, or do you just want me to roll just the D6? I think you said that last week.
Yeah, just roll a d6 to save time. Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She's aggroed. So when she's done with Darius, I guess she'll go for you.
She's gonna move away,
That's a good idea. All right.
but not to the door.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right. And I will. Yeah, I'll pass to Darius.
All right. Let's see. Elizabeth was damaged by you and has an act of the turn, so she's gonna steal.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a fan spell to not let that happen.
Oh, good call.
Okay, Darius, you spending a fan
Yes.
spell? Okay. All right, so Darius.
You don't have to do that. The guy have an interrupt point.
Yeah, you have a free interrupt
Oh.
point that you only get for this combat. So.
All right, if you want to use
All right,
it.
so Eric.
Yeah, use
Eric
that
steals.
Oh man, everyone's going down or dying. Okay. I can assume the dagger is right where she is because I threw it, or would you say it's behind her? I'm not sure.
And it would either be in her or behind her. Here, I guess I'll rando for it. Odd, it's just stabbed into her body. Even, it flew past her into the closet. So it's in the closet.
Ah, son of a bitch. Oh man.
You could tumble behind her.
Yeah, tumbling's allowed.
Yeah, I was going to do that. Okay, in that case, he will just hop over the bed, bonus action to tumble.
Okay.
So that's acrobatics versus.
Her acrobatics. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use a fan spell for this.
Okay.
So 17.
17. All right, yeah. You managed to roll past her into the closet.
Item interaction, take it back up.
Item interaction, pick it back up. All right.
And see. Could I move where Jack is, or was that all my movement?
Well,
Because
now that
I
you're
went-
in the closet, for sure, she's not going to let you through her space to get out of the closet. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Alright, he's gonna stab her to the back.
Okay.
Another fan spell, because mine as well.
Okay. All right, that's gonna hit 7 damage. All right, she stiffens up as the as the steak knife stabs into her back, and her head kind of crackles and turns exorcist style to look back at you, and then slowly her body begins to turn to meet it. She's definitely gonna steal.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna use a fan spell to steal.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Darius holding his left stump to his stomach to try and staunch the bleeding is going to
Gonna go climb on top of Matthew and the bed.
Yep.
You have the high ground now. All right.
Tyrion went down this round, so this is going to be an advantage. Flanking with
Okay.
Eric.
18 for 10.
Nice.
She's still going.
Wow. Just clarification. I have the Iron Fist ability.
Hmm?
That's only for my unarmed strikes. Doesn't apply to anything like brass knuckles. I just want to make sure.
Not currently. I feel like that's something that would be covered by like the pugilist class, right?
Well, those would be
Like
brass knuckles would be like a pugilist weapon at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I would say that because an unarmed strike could be any part of your body. I would say that the brass knuckles are still considered a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got.
All right.
As I just donk her in the back of the head.
Oh, no. Why are we even having this conversation? One of the properties of the brass knuckles says unarmed.
Oh.
Yeah, so it would apply.
Oh, okay. Then
Okay.
he'll spend his only hit die for Iron Fist.
Okay.
For 1 point of damage.
How does she die?
Thank you. Damn.
Wow, okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
As she's like turning her head to face Eric, I think Darius with his left stump kind of like jumps onto the bed, kind of like brings back his fist with as much force that he can, and then just donks her in the back of the head to where her neck just completely keeps turning and her head just completely like snaps.
Oh God. Okay. And she spirals to the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think anybody is not stabilized, so we can end combat.
And I guess for if I need to, well, actually no, yeah, you're right. No, everyone's stabilized. Darius is just gonna lean against the wall. Actually, no, he's gonna go to the corner so he can grab his hand.
Oh my god. And Eric is going to start cutting the ropes with his steak knife, I guess.
Okay. All right. As you approach, Matthew just looks at you with wild eyes, and he says, "You gotta give it to me. You."
I was lying. Calm down.
All right. Give me a deception against your own companion.
Wow.
I'm gonna use some facts to prevail. I know.
You gotta use one of the group's fanspirations to lie to your own
I feel like
companion.
that's your own bad man.
If Reed can lie to us, so can I.
Yeah, but not on company resources. Not on company resources.
Reed's not on. Reed's on borrowed time.
This is like a wedding in a movie. If anyone objects to a fanspiration, then you can't be using it. The group has to be in accord for these because everyone earns these together. Unless somebody specifically says, "I want a fanspiration for this character," then I will let that character know directly that they got it. So.
All right.
Yeah.
It's just regular then.
All right.
I will
Okay.
let-
Give me an insight. Anybody that wants to see if they believe this lie, and also Eric, give me an insight to see if Matthew believes your lies.
Darius is in his own problems at the moment. He's not dealing with this family drama.
Yeah, I'm unconscious. I'm gonna just not.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, he doesn't believe you. And Reed, Eric is a liar. He definitely would have given them his nephew. After all the shit he put you guys through to save his nephew, he would have just immediately sold his nephew out.
At that point, I'll just look away disgusted and try to help Darius with his hand. I guess give him
Matthew
a
just
hand.
starts shouting as loud as he can. Help! Get him away from me! Please! Reed, please! Get him away from me! Get him away from me, Reed!
Look, it's fine. Nobody's gonna die. We got rid of them.
Nobody's gonna die! He's literally covered from head to toe in blood. Because you guys just bled all over him as you stood on him and fought these killing machines. Yeah.
Things in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
his eyes are rolling in his head. He is stacking up exhaustion and stress right now.
All right, can I tell him everything's going to be all right in a massive deception check?
Yeah, give me a deception
Wow,
check.
you guys.
Okay. Hold on.
I don't get advantage because I'm myself doing this.
All right. The foam, he's like foaming at the mouth almost. His tears are just kind of washing away some of the blood on his cheeks. And he starts to breathe like hard, but like slower. And he says, You're one of the good ones, Reed. You're one of the good ones.
Darius.
And he just kind of closes his eyes.
Darius just coughs up blood. He hears that.
I was scared.
Another battle where Reed is untouched.
That is true. You make it seem like I'm the mole.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Reed does try to.
Wait. There was an issue where I shouldn't have stopped combat. You still had confusion.
I am confused.
Yeah, so give me a D10 to see how that would have played out here at the very end.
Okay.
I'm hoping for a not attack ally result. So we'll see.
Crap.
For one of the good ones, Reed. Slash.
Cuts his throat.
Oh shit.
No, you moved randomly in a random direction. Give me an intelligence saving throw. This is just sort of the aftermath of the fight. Okay, give me another D10.
Can't be the only one who's smart in this group, right? Oh my god.
Okay, alright, so 7, you would have made an attack against somebody. But let's see, the direction you would have walked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, you would have been in the closet, Reed, which I don't think you've been in the closet for a while. But
exactly.
yeah, I would say that you just attacked yourself. Since there's no one else to attack, so yeah, disadvantage since you're trying to attack yourself.
Is this unarmed or with the dagger?
I mean, if you have the dagger, you definitely want to use that.
I have the dagger.
All right. Yeah, I forgot that you had the lingering thing and not a great intelligence. So, all right, so you stab yourself. Give me another saving throw to get over the confusion. I guess everyone's kind of dealing with their own shit right now. So like,
okay.
There you go. All right, and then we would have still been in combat. So here's your boon, which doesn't really do anything. And then we're out of combat, and then you go back and you have that conversation, etc., etc. And you're one of the real ones. You're one of the real ones. All right.
So the two of us just look at Reed as he has his episode.
Yeah, he's breaking down a little bit.
Mackenzie Rose says maybe he's fighting with Thorn. I don't know.
Yeah, Reed is also going to try to bury Thorn pretty deep because he doesn't want the kid to see his parents' bodies.
Have Mackenzie give me a charisma saving throw here. I'm gonna say it's advantage because the kids kind of don't want to deal with what they're seeing.
Charisma.
Still not enough. So Mackenzie is still Rose, and Rose is so upset. She just looks down at her father and her mother, just stoically, tears going down Mackenzie's face.
Hey,
All right.
look here. Look here. They weren't good parents. They left you and your brother and didn't come back for you. So just don't look at them.
I'm gonna go to the other room.
That's fine. And Darius is just gonna be in this corner for a while as he holds onto his stump.
Whew. Okay. So how do you guys proceed from here?
I'm gonna say Reed. He's the type of guy. It's Seattle. He'd probably have a scarf or something. I'll say he hands that to Darius.
A person in Seattle in autumn not having a scarf? Impossible. Okay.
Yeah. And he'll just hand it to. It's a pretty nice, like probably silk scarf. Give it to Darius to kind of bind his, or at least cover the wound.
You accept the scarf, Darius?
He looks at it, He looks into Reed's eyes. He looks down at his stump. He looks back at Reed. He'll just slowly nod.
I realize we're all in this together. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole, all right?
Just so we're clear, this doesn't fix everything.
No, of course not. I get it.
Mackenzie is my family. And he'll try his best to put his arm and his hand back onto his stump and just wrap it with the thing as best he can.
Baby, oh.
I am not going to push my luck and attempt to help. So I will instead say, if Jack and Tiernan are kind of up and conscious, I'll start, I guess, suggesting we search the bodies.
All right, Darius, give me a sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Figured. Sleight hand. I think that's a disadvantage.
Yeah. So you let go of the scarf and your hand falls off again. and then as if to make it worse, like a little bit of blood starts going psst, 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 from the stump that is still bleeding that you have this scarf wrapped around.
Right. He's just gonna
I'm sure
wrap
Jack can help with that.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna wrap the stump and he's just gonna hold onto his hand and his
elbow. Yeah, so keep to stem the blood flow.
Got the blood flow at that point. Like he doesn't think he was gonna try and attach his hand, but he was at least gonna be like, all right, at least keep it somewhat together. Like, nah, it's not happening. So he's just gonna hold his hand in the crook of his elbow and just wrap his stump, and he's just gonna be in the corner for a while.
If we don't get that Vincent might get infected.
Mm-hmm.
If Reed had even a point in medicine, I would have made you a sling, but I'm stupid.
Yeah.
So.
Unfortunately.
All right, so the two professional healers are both down.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Jack has healer healed, right? So I can't do anything with him.
And Matthew is freed, and he's just curled up in the corner. So he's just prone in the corner.
All right, so I'm gonna take the last of the Vicks and use it on Jack, because then Jack can use his healer's kit on Tiernan.
Okay.
That sounds right to me. Does that sound right to everybody?
I don't think Jack has the healer feat the way that I do. So I don't think he wouldn't be able to restore hit points to me.
Oh,
but,
so
I mean, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other, because you use it on me, I won't be able to. Jack's already been used.
Get Tiernan up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'll do that. I'll heal Tiernan.
All right.
Did I just see Izzy go into the closet and close the door?
Maybe.
Oh, nice. I'm back up to full.
All right.
Must be nice.
And that's the last of the Vicks, I believe.
Yeah.
It is the last of the Vicks.
Damn. Okay.
I get up.
Before you go, I'll wipe my hands on your pants, like, to get the Vicks off.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you, Reed.
Yeah, no sweat.
And then I remember that Darius got his hand chopped off. And so I want to go over and look at Darius's hand.
Okay. It's a ruin. It was cut off by 4 Wolverine claws, essentially, like slashing bone claws.
Oh, fuck. I just realized she hit me with the claws. I should have done a con save with paralysis, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I think by now you would have gotten over the paralysis. So.
Eric just want to pick up Jack and just move his body right here, near Tiernan.
Okay. All right, here I'll put the 2 Dirtses over here in the corner.
I just want to try to stop the bleeding on Darius.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
Think you can do anything, Doc?
No, I can't.
It's real bad. It's real bad. Darius, give me another Constitution save.
All right.
Because you do still have that internal bleeding you're dealing with. Oh my goodness. Darius just takes 1d4 bleeding damage.
I could go down from this.
Oh, damn.
D4.
Yep.
Yep. Down he
Yep,
goes.
That's exactly my hit points.
Serious?
Alright.
I lose.
Let me heal.
I lose consciousness from the blood.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I mean, checks out. Blood loss from your hand being cut off. Yeah.
Immediately healer's kit him to stabilize him.
Okay. Use another charge from your healer's kit.
So we're back down to 2 people more now.
Is that enough to stop his bleed? Wait.
Yes, I will say
the
that
first
that's.
one. I'd have to treat the internal bleeding first, right? Isn't that?
Oh, I think there is one that says. I think that's heavily wounded.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
internal bleeding until the yeah. So, he'll still have the internal bleeding, but at least he won't be
Externally
dealing with the
bleeding.
blood loss. Yeah. So yeah. Use the kit and your training. He is stabilized, so we don't need to worry about that. We're gonna assume that you tied off like a tourniquet so that he doesn't bleed anymore out of the severed hand or wrist. And now what?
I guess we need to hole up here, Reed. I don't. We've got to wait for these guys to regain consciousness.
Yeah, why don't, there's no exit to this room, right?
Doesn't seem to be.
All right. Yeah. Why don't we all get in here and
let's
can I have Tiernan? I'll suggest him. Why don't we put these bodies in the alcove and try to close it?
I wanna look through the bodies as we're moving them.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna put them in the closet and then close them up.
You certain you want to look up here on the basis?
Okay, so am I to assume that everybody, you're gonna put the bodies in here
Yep. After we search them, but yeah.
after you search them? Okay, they actually have things on them.
Ooh.
Wait,
Okay, so
They have a bundle of
each of them is
potions.
each of them is wearing fine clothes that at one time were worth a decent amount of money. They're all horribly ruined though. Let's see. Oh, I feel bad because I told you they had stuff. Oh, right, he has something on him. One thing you notice about the clothing is all of the clothes on them are rotted, stained with blood, slash marks, all that kind of stuff. But one thing is immaculate. It seems to have stood the test of time, hasn't gotten any mold or decay. It does have a lot of blood stains and stuff like that. It's still filthy, but in all the fighting that happened and all the attacks that were made, no damage seems to have happened to the really cool fur-lined cloak that Mr. Dirts was wearing.
Ooh, snazzy.
let's pull it off of him as we're moving it.
Yeah.
There must be something. Must be something about this. It's
Yeah, we
less
can,
disgusting.
yeah, maybe Dana or Anna knows more about it.
It's got big Winterfell vibes, like very like Game of Thrones like cloak. It's black and it seems to be lined with wolf hide.
That's a good point. Hey, Anna, do you know anything about Mr. Dirt's cloak?
It's a very fine cloak. It's supposed to protect him from harm. Yeah, protect him from harm.
I just looked down at his decapitated corpse. Didn't seem to work that well.
So now, between Darius and Tiernan and Jack, one or two of them are wearing leather armor. Is that right?
I do not have armor. I think it's Eric and
Jack has leather armor on.
Jack and Eric.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then I'd suggest Tiernan, since we found it, he keeps it.
Now, while you were looking in the room or looking at their stuff, you did see that there was a chest, a footlocker at the foot of the bed, which is now just covered in gore.
what? He didn't. They just both used claws, right? They didn't use any weapons. Okay. So yeah, we'll grab the cloak. We'll call the people that are still outside of the room in here, I guess.
Wait, does this room have a door?
It does not.
Yeah, we really shouldn't stay here then.
There's a door up here, though, if you want to.
Oh yeah, nice.
No!
It smiles.
No.
It smiles.
And then we'll check the footlocker too.
Okay. Now keep in mind, in combat, right, 5 foot square is, it's crowded. But out of combat, you guys have probably seen quite a few people in a 15 foot by 15 foot room, right? So it looks crowded to us right now, but out of combat, you guys definitely, have space. If you don't like crowds, though, it's definitely or cramped spaces or both. You would need to make some wisdom saves against fear if that is something that your character is not okay with. But as you were looking through the footlocker, it does not appear to be locked. Does anybody want to open it?
Reed open it.
Oh wow, okay.
Yep, doesn't search for traps. He just opens it.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. So as you open it, inside the footlocker, there is a small wooden coffer, which is like, it's like a shoebox made of wood, basically, like a little hinge. It's like a little treasure chest, kind of. As you lift it up, you hear what sounds like the clanking of glass or bottles of beer inside. There is a chain shirt folded neatly at the bottom of the footlocker. There is a mess kit. There is what looks like a flask of sort of a neon yellow, oily substance. There is the image of fire painted onto the old-timey label on the bottle. There is a lantern that looks like it uses oil for fuel, and then there is a set of thieves' tools, and there is there are 2 scrolls, and
Okay.
I will add all that to your stuff.
Reed will put everything on the bed except for the thieves' tools, which he'll take. Not like slyly. He'll just make it known that
Okay.
this is what I found, and then he'll just pocket it.
Should we
Okay.
make like a party loot character sheet, or maybe like throw it on the Fanspo bot whenever we get shit like that before we like divvy it out?
Whatever helps you track it. Just keep in mind that the Fanspo bot is not real, so he can't actually carry any of your gear in the game world.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be a rough campaign with so many low strength characters, no bags of holding, and a crafting system. So you're gonna be like constantly trying to take stuff with you. It's rough.
Yeah, what kind of fucking DM with them?
I can carry 60 pounds. I'll be all right. I'm not taking that chain shirt, that's for sure.
I don't want to just put the chain shirt on.
Oh, if you do that, how heavy is the cloak? Maybe I'll wear that then.
Can you post the stuff that we
Yeah,
found?
he's
on
typing it.
Twitter?
He's
Okay.
typing it in
Just wanted to-
Discord.
Because you don't have an easy way to identify stuff, I have to retype like what some of it is. I can't just copy paste from the adventure.
Yeah, I guess we could actually.
Although,
use
actually,
Transpo's loot.
yeah, just like throw it on there to know what we have before we divvy it out. Because I feel like in Mythic we've lost a lot of health potions because we haven't paid close enough attention to where they're going, and so they don't ever actually get put anywhere. So it might be a good idea to physically put them somewhere before we divvy them
They
out.
get recycled
and
into
then-
the ether.
Yeah.
Would we, looking at the oil, finding it with a lamp or lantern, would we assume that it's lantern oil, or would we assume it's more like, throw, explode, Molotov cocktail kind of thing?
I don't think you have any way to know for sure.
Okay.
So how
It's
does
completely up to you as a
non-proficient-
player and as a character.
how does non-proficient armor wearing work again? Because like you get like you have disadvantage on shit or something like that. Like I don't know. It's been so long since I tried to put on armor I wasn't proficient in.
Your movement gets reduced.
Doesn't- That's just mean.
He's
I
like,
put on the chains but I just can't move anymore.
Anyone can put on a suit of armor or strap a shield to an arm. Only those proficient in the armor's use know how to wear it effectively, however. Your class, or in this case background, gives you proficiency with certain types of armor. If you wear armor that you lack proficiency with, you have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll involving strength or dexterity, and you can't cast spells.
So maybe I don't put that on quite yet.
Yeah, that seems like a
But
leader.
a chain shirt, I believe, is light armor. So.
Chain shirt, I think, is the lowest.
I thought it was medium.
Armor.
Yeah, I thought it was
is
medium
it?
too.
Oh, damn.
Actually, no.
I mean, either way, I don't have any armor proficiency starting off.
Sorry, hide is the lowest, then chain shirt. But they're both medium armors.
Okay. All right. I guess I will start the clock, as it were, and you guys just tell me if you need me for it.
Oh, are we officially
yeah.
resting?
Let's grab the table and chairs from in here and barricade this entryway.
Reed will kind of motion for Adrian to help because my strength of 4 ain't gonna do shit.
Okay.
And then yeah, I guess we just wait.
There, you made yourselves a little door.
Adorable.
Adorable. Ayy. Yep. Okay, so the intention is to try to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay. See what happens.
No.
Okay.
During the short rest, I'll look inside the wooden coffer. Did you say that was where the scrolls were? Is that?
No, the scrolls were loose. The coffer hadn't been opened yet.
Okay, yeah, I'll pop open the coffer.
As you are all settling into rest, and Tiernan is finally kind of like easing his broken body into a comfortable position, you start to hear the squeaking and skittering of many rats.
I'm going to which direction do we? I'm assuming from the open passage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna light a few of our torches and put them over near where the thing is, so that maybe the rats won't come close to it.
Okay. All right, and hopefully not set your table on fire.
I mean, the goal is not to set the table on fire.
Okay. Give me an intelligence survival.
And Dana help him?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Why is it? I don't know why it's at negative right now. Because my aim is flat.
Because of your. Do you have any stress or? Yeah, you have 2
Oh
exhaustion.
yeah, that was it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, I would say that the light of the torches, you definitely can see that there's roughly 50 to 100 rats. They are in a sort of moving swarm or carpet, almost like straight out of a horror movie. And as they kind of swarm around the corner and towards your little barricade, the well-placed torches at the kind of cracks and corners that they might go through dissuade them. And they sniff around for a bit, and then they leave. Unless you guys want to interact with them, then they wander off.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. All right. In that case, you go back to looking into the box. As you open the box, it is full of, for lack of a better term, potion bottles.
Oh, nice. Did any of them look similar? Nice.
What's in the
Did any of
box?
them
What's in the
similar
box?
What's in the
to
box?
the potion that we used before?
Yes. Very much so.
I don't know if it's worth using these right now, Reed, but it looks like how many looked like that? Well, how many potions were there?
There are 4 of them.
Okay, and then how many looked similar to the one that we've used before?
All 4 look very similar.
Oh, nice.
I mean, we got 4 people that could use them.
It might be worth waiting until they wake up and seeing where they're at after that. I'm not sure how much use it'll be to just immediately. I fucking hate immediately using healing items. That's the problem.
No,
Yeah.
I understand.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think we're safe here for another,
Did you
hour.
throw the thieves' tools on your character sheet already?
Oh, I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna throw them into the Fanspo bot just because I'm adding everything into there right now.
Perfect.
And we can disseminate them after everybody wakes up.
In an uncharacteristic move, Reed will wait to take the thieves' tools until Eric is up. Oh, Eric is up, actually. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll ask Eric because he had a proclivity to also open locks, I think, right? So, do you mind if I take these?
By all means, do so.
Do you want me to just throw the cloak of protection on here, Crash? Do you want me to wait for you to tell me it's the cloak of protection?
How dare? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm sorry, the cloak that protects him better. How could I have known what it was?
Could be, you don't know. It could be cursed. There's a lot of cursed stuff with this campaign. That's fine.
That's true. That's true. Like Strahd, for example.
Yeah.
Man, so cursed.
Hey,
The whole
Eric,
thing's
well-
Or agreeing to play in this campaign.
Eric will bring up. So what do we do now? Since apparently we killed them, and we're still trapped in this fucking house.
We don't know if we're still trapped. We haven't gone back upstairs yet. Are the children still here?
Thor, are you still there?
Yeah, he's still here.
Who, me? I'm still here.
No, I said Thorn.
Oh.
I mean, I still feel him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's still here.
Then there's your answer, Tiernan. We're still trapped.
I mean, not necessarily, just because the children are still here. But what do we do with them now?
Well, I have a theory on that.
I guess we could. I guess after everyone wakes up, we could go and fetch the bodies and attempt to lay them to rest.
Yeah, I mean, we
I don't
found
know
it.
if I would, as them, want to be laid to rest down here.
Well, I mean, I'd still want to be in the family crypt, I imagine.
Should we take father and mother there as well? We might as. I think we might as well try, right?
And we found another body, and I'll kind of do the nudge over to Dana.
Yeah. Well, actually, I believe there is another very small body somewhere that probably needs to be laid to rest.
Right.
I think that's our first order of business after everyone comes to.
Speaking of Dana, Reed, you feel Thorn within you, correct?
What's that?
Do you feel Thorn within you?
Yes. Yeah, he's retreated pretty deep, but I can still feel him rattling around in there.
Deanna, do you still feel Deanna within you? Or something? Because I don't think...
Dana's body and Anna's spirit looks at you very confused. Do I feel what inside where?
Do you feel like there's another person within?
No. I feel like I can remember a life that's not my own. Like, sort of like I'm dreaming that I'm living someone else's life, but still myself.
I don't think Eric was ever truly told that Anna has taken over completely. Like, there's no other soul besides Anna within, correct?
You were in the room when she came to, I'm pretty sure, so you would have heard me calling her and then her acting real weird. So I'm going to assume it's pretty common knowledge right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door for those, I guess, unless you guys would want to smell them and stare at them the whole time.
No, please close.
Okay. Anna just looks really. It looks like she's kind of gone back to deluding herself, you know, even though she's surrounded by blood and gore and everything else. And she says, "If you needed a place to stay, there's guest rooms in the house. I'm sorry about the condition of this one. It's very messy. It's good to see that you're all right, Matthew." And Matthew's just almost catatonic, like curled up in the corner, his arms around his knees tucked to his chest. Occasionally, he looks over at Eric with obvious distrust.
Honestly, I blame his mom for spoiling him so much. Okay, so back to the issue at hand. Let's say we put their souls to rest. What happens to her as opposed to Deanna?
Reed's convinced that if we put Anna's body in the crypt, that it will take Anna away from Dana, which probably is not what's going to happen, obviously.
I think it's worth trying.
Yeah, but that's what he believes.
That's assuming there's a spot for Anna, because this is a family crypt, right?
This is a family crypt, yo.
Yeah.
You know?
So
There might be like a hole somewhere where they bury dead servants.
Yo, what the hell? Elizabeth was
Is
acting.
this a meta conversation or is this in character?
I think this is in character.
I thought it was meta.
Mine was meta because I'm out.
Anna would say, there is a hole, as you say, that is dug by the Undertaker at the graveyard.
Just outside. Fuck.
Yes, just outside of the village of Barovia.
Wait, what does that have to do with
By the
anything?
church.
We're outside Seattle.
I don't know what you're saying. I understand the word. It's a town or a village or city.
It's a city.
Yes.
Seattle. Like, how far away did we have to drive to get here? Like a couple hours, or?
Hey,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we went up the mountain. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just 3 hours south of
Sure.
here.
Yes, and the village of Barovia is just 3 hours west of the house. I honestly don't know why the family lives so far east when they have holdings as far west as Valakai.
What the fuck is Valakai?
Valakai is an even larger city or village, like certainly not a city, than Barovia. It can be a bit confusing. Barovia is the name of the valley, the village, and the region. I'm assuming you've traveled.
No, this is the Pacific Northwest. What are you talking about?
She seems like a little frustrated with you, and she says, "What are you talking about, sir?"
Well,
I'll put a hand on Tyrion's shoulder. Don't push her too far. She's fragile.
This place. What is this?
And I hope that whatever lord or lady you're in the service of is able to protect you from the law, because when it is found out what you have done to Mrs. and Mr. Dirst, you will have to face the penalties of the law.
I swing the door open. Anna, look at them. Look at them.
They're dead.
Look at them.
Mm-hmm.
They've
killed them.
been
Do you toss a head to her?
They have been dead.
Whoa,
This isn't
yes,
what-
they've
this
been dead since you killed them.
Look at them. People don't decay this quickly.
If
They
you
were
had
like
just
this.
waited in the guest room, this wouldn't have happened. I offered over and over again to make a nice bed for you, to bring you food to your room so you wouldn't have to wander the house. I told you that this area was off limits.
Reed's gonna
They
try
took
something.
Matthew.
And then you brought the children down here?
Anna, look at me. You remember you met me in the dining room, Mr. Sterling, right?
Yes.
But don't you also think I'm Thorn? How can I be both people?
She looks away from you.
Yeah, that might have been too much.
Clearly, nothing we're saying is going to get through to her. So let's just keep quiet and just.
If you insist on staying here, that's your business.
I
Am I
perfectly fine with
your
leaving
prisoner?
if
Am I
we
your
can.
hostage?
Oh, we need Jack.
Because you know what? I think I need to leave. I need to go find baby Walter, and I need to make sure that he's safe.
And
And why don't we all together go and find baby Walter and the children and all go back down together.
Give me a persuasion. Okay. She lets out a sigh. She says, I'm confusingly fond of Jack, so I will wait to make sure that he recovers from his wounds.
And then once this is all resolved, we'll go see a constable or sheriff.
Well, I'm sure the burgomaster himself is going to be involved with this one.
Yes, the Big Mac himself.
yes, good old Ronald.
His name is not Ronald.
Ronald
It
McDonald.
is now.
the Big Mac Burger Master.
No, not
I feel for her.
Sorry.
Her face screws up in anger.
Reed, please, for the love of God, stop pissing her off.
My apologies, Burgo Master. Sorry.
I pride myself on my education and enunciation.
Anna, you do your household great credit. All right, do we have to make any more rolls for the hour to be up or whatever?
No,
it is?
I've already checked
Oh, sweet.
the other 2 blocks.
Okay. All right, I think it's time.
Let's go fetch. I look at Anna, the children.
Reed will grab the thief's tools off the bed, and he'll take the cloak unless anyone, calls him on it. But he won't put it on. He'll just take it.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it'll do you any good at the moment.
No, probably not.
But
I just figure we shouldn't leave stuff in here.
Yeah,
is my thought.
So if you open the fanspo bot, you should be able to drag the things from it to your character sheet.
Oh, perfect.
Eric, Matthew would like to use some hit dice.
He can use his own, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. He will use both of his hit dice. Alright. He is at full. A mighty 9. There you go.
Are we supposed to have a counterspell inspo from Caden X?
A counterspell inspo?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Caden
saw
X
it in there. I was
counterspell.
like, what is this?
I'm assuming it's just it got saved onto the fanspo bot.
Yeah. That's from a different thing. Yeah.
Oh, after I dragged from the fence boat or the bot, it's still listed there, so it didn't delete.
Yeah, I just realized it won't let me delete stuff off of it.
Okay.
If you press the lock.
Oh, is it just locked?
Yeah, it's locked.
Yeah,
So you just have to unlock it, and then you should be able to delete it,
Ah, okay.
and then lock it again.
All right, perfect. So we don't have a Caden X counterspell.
I got you on that one. Okay.
So Tiernan has the shake up flashlight. so I don't think he really needs the bullseye lantern.
Mhm.
But bullseye lanterns are nice, especially for us right now, I believe. So who would want that? Probably not Darius.
Who would want what now?
The bullseye lantern. It's
Like one of
basically
the
a lantern
companions carry it.
flashlight.
I'll take it.
All right. For now, I'll throw the potions on Tiernan since I can administer them without making you guys get potioned.
Also, since you complete a short rest, any of you that have the healer healed status, you can right-click and remove that. So whenever you select your mini, all your stuff should appear on the top right of the screen, and you can always right-click to remove stuff.
So if I'm completely tapped, I have no hit dice, I have no healing surge. What do I heal from this?
From this short rest, I guess you wouldn't heal anything.
Okay.
You would then immediately be able to be healed by Tiernan with his healer's feat, though.
What he get is like 1 HP.
Do you get 1 HP for doing a short rest? I know.
No, you get to like roll and you regain consciousness with like certain something like that. I don't remember exactly how it works raw.
It's you roll a d4. That's how many hours pass before they regain consciousness.
Oh, yeah. So we'll do. If you completed a short rest, you get 1 hit point for sure.
Okay.
Now keep in mind that since we are doing, let's see. Let me look at the healing surge stuff real quick. I don't think you get anything different on a short rest. I think it's the long rest that you get all of your hit dice back.
You do get your, I think, a minimum of 1 hit die back.
Yeah, you get a minimum of 1 back on a short rest. We found out last time.
And then we could get more than that if you were using like a camping action, or you doing camping.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
Who has the dex to benefit from a chain shirt? So chain shirt is 13 plus dex max 2. Tiernan has just a straight 10 dex, so that's not really going to be super useful for me.
How heavy is it? I'm a 14.
It is 20 pounds.
You don't want me to have it. I'm already at 21 out of 60 pounds. I need leather armor. I can't use anything heavier than that.
I can.
Yeah,
I can give you my leather armor, and I can get the chain shirt, but I'm not proficient.
That works.
Oh, okay.
So if you open the fence boat,
So Eric, with your wounds and injuries, you're going to take off your armor and give it to the guy that the only damage he's taken is when he hit himself.
When
you put it that way.
Yeah, when you put it that way, maybe
better armor.
I mean, I think it's a great plan.
Hey, to be fair, this is probably the most you guys have seen Reed in combat. He actually did try to do some stuff.
Nope, I was unconscious by then. Most of us were unconscious by then.
Most of you guys were. All right, Tiernan saw it.
Bring your laptop to HDMI so you can watch your movies.
All right. What's the play? What are you guys gonna do?
Darius will weakly stand up from the corner. How long was I out for?
It's just been an hour.
Then he looks down at his hand. Nope, not a dream.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find an ice box in the kitchen. Put that on ice.
That'd be nice.
I mean, maybe it can be reattached.
You know that's not how that works, right?
I mean, I think I saw a lot of Grey's Anatomy. I'm just saying, put it on ice. Save it till somebody can. I don't know.
It's something.
Izzy says, I mean, they saved Johnny Depp's finger when Amber Heard like threw the bottle. Do you remember that? Anybody?
Yeah,
Anybody? Did anybody
see.
follow the trial?
That's
It was wild, right?
a finger, and this is an entire hand. The nerves are completely cut through. He's not gonna feel anything. Well, now at least.
Someone has lost arms before and they've been reattached. It wasn't a good process, but it's done. I don't know
I mean,
if it's going to happen anytime soon,
it's
though.
normally needs to be done fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Look at Tiernan and I say, it's going to be okay as long as we keep the hand chilled.
See,
Cool.
we'll get some ice from the kitchen. Anna, is there an ice box in the kitchen?
She says, well, there's a cold storage.
Oh, like a root cellar. No, that's not going to help.
It'll be better than nothing. I don't
Yeah.
know what. I don't know. Looking around, I don't know if this house is from an era where there'd be an ice box.
Well, this is going to do wonders for my career.
And the other thing I think of is if there's any kind of brine that we could put it in.
You're going to pickle my hand?
Wait. We totally found a barrel of pickles, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah, I did.
That was all the way down.
Yeah, I mean it was in the cellar, but yeah, we totally found a barrel of brine and pickles.
You want to travel all the way to the kitchen for pickles.
I mean, I think that's really up to Darius.
He's not really considering this conversation anymore. He's just gonna weakly walk over to Mackenzie and just ask her if she's good.
Give me another charisma save.
I'll have a short conversation with Tiernan and just kind of say, whisper, he's fucked. Let's just try to keep morale up. Because I'd rather not have him. He's obviously one of our tougher people. We need him as much as we can.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Here Reed thinks that he is a medical expert now because he had your backing on his bullshit.
He's seen a lot of medical dramas and probably tried out for a few.
So whereas Reed has basically like browbeat the spirit of Thorn into submission, it is almost the opposite. Mackenzie is struggling to retain herself. It is still Rose in control.
Well, that's fine. I mean, yeah.
Maybe we better put the children to rest soon.
I'm gonna pull Darius aside a little bit, noticing this, and be like, "You need to maybe just reminisce with Mackenzie a bit. Try to keep her up front. I don't know if this is something that maybe she wouldn't be able to come back from if she doesn't continue to remember that she's Mackenzie."
He'll just nod his head in agreement. And yeah, with his one hit point, he'll just lean on her as just for like support, just to keep himself upright.
Okay. She like shies away from you, but then seeing that you're gonna fall, like holds you up and says, "Sister, it's gonna be all right. Those guys are doctors." She points to Tiernan and Jack while they're having the low conversation about how fucked you are. We just need to keep your hands safe and cold.
Yeah. You have some training as well. Remember when your car broke down? You need some help to get to school.
Car broke down.
It's fine. I just
You can give her another charisma saving throw. Okay, and she kind of like nods, just says, "Yeah, I remember." Oh God! And she sees like the condition of you, and she like hugs you, but then stops hugging you because she doesn't know how much of you is broken. And then she's, she's all messed up. Also, she says, "I'm so sorry. I tried you here. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's not good, Darius. It's real bad."
He's just saying it's all good just to keep himself sane. When she's starting to say that it's not good, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold up.
Yeah. You guys can kind of hear the hysterics rising a little bit, but then she's also like herself is trying to kind of modulate it. And then she just kind of like says, okay, so what are we doing? We got to do something. We can't just stay here, can we?
We got Matthew. Let's get out of here.
Well, if we're able to get out of here yet, I think we need to lay these children to rest and then see if we can leave.
I pointed Darius. We need to get him to a hospital.
Pretty sure the way out of this place is sealed. At least the front door.
Yeah, let's start making our way up.
All right, so past your barricade is a 15-foot by 15-foot room. There is a door to the north and a passage to the west.
Man, fuck that door.
That door over there, it looks like it leads back to
Man, this room is so full of blood.
Oh, this was a room? I couldn't tell.
All right, so right about there, Tiernan,
yeah.
you start to hear a noise coming from the south, along with the moaning. Sounds like a baby crying. Dana Anna cries out, "It's baby Walter!" "I'm so sorry. He cries all the time until he doesn't."
It is very disconcerting the way you all keep saying that.
She go to him. We out of the way. And it looks like she's trying to kind of push past Izzy and Jack.
I'm gonna try to stop her until we know what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the two of you trying to stop her is enough. She's got a broken arm. She's struggling.
I would also ask Tiernan, would he be able to help me out with some healing?
Oh, because you've got 1 hit point? Yeah.
Yeah, I will go ahead and healer's kit heal some people. So it's, I think, 2d6 plus hit die. 2d6 plus 4 plus hit die. Alright, there's 10. And I will similarly do Darius.
Thank you.
Can you do one for me as well?
Yes, that'll be my last one, so I'll need somebody else's healer's kit if I ever want to do this again.
Someone ran out of a healer's kit in 5th edition. Doesn't
I know, right?
You can have mine. It's got 7 charges left.
Right.
Oh, if you want to hear the terrifying sounds of a scared baby, make sure that your Foundry sounds are turned
I
up.
had to turn it down a little bit. It was a bit loud.
Yeah.
You know, it's not how it works with real babies, but all right.
Hey, baby, turn down the volume.
Alexa, turn the baby down to 20%.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, not for real, Alexa. Calm down. Okay.
I guess her healer's heal would go away as well. Do I still technically have a broken left arm?
Yeah. I mean, the arm would be broken and the hand would be missing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to right here to block this way, and then we're gonna keep going. I think.
And you said that crying's coming from the south?
Where did you leave Walter last? He was in his room, wasn't he?
In his basket.
Right, in
Wait.
the room on the second floor.
Where did?
Everyone keep moving.
Not the baby.
It's not a baby.
All right. There's a passage to the south. A door opens to a pantry to the north, and there is a hallway that leads to several crypts.
Oh, Reed just realized we can't go back upstairs because insects, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say Darius kind of
Let's
gets up to
go
here,
there.
and I think this is where, or was it here, or was it a little bit further? One of these alcoves led upstairs. Does Darius start hearing anything from upstairs?
What do you mean upstairs?
The stairway that we came down to this place.
What are you talking about?
God fucking damn it, Crash.
Well played, sir. Well played. Darius looks for the staircase and doesn't find one.
It was here. It was right here.
It was here.
Fuck.
Darius will kind of put his hand against the stone wall and try and push against it.
Here, let me help.
Yeah, give me a athletics check.
If Tiernan's help.
Keeping in mind any sort of injuries that might be messing with this.
Well, I guess advantage from Tiernan helping, and then, well, I mean, if he's using his right hand, I don't know if any of this stuff would apply, but
Sure. You're pretty sure that if there was a panel or a door or something, you would have moved it. You guys put some serious beef into that.
fuck.
Oh shit. What is it?
Adrian says, "What do you mean? Oh shit! What's oh shit?"
The door. The stairs are gone. They're just gone. They're not there.
That's no.
I agree. I agree.
No.
We just put everything we had into pushing at the wall where the stairs used to be, and nothing happened.
Are you sure it was the right wall? Are you sure it's even the right hallway?
I was
This is the right.
before I got here, and there were no stairs.
This is the right way. There's no wall here.
Go watch the VOD real quick.
Fuck. I guess if Darius kind of turns and looks around this corner, this is the room that we were in previously.
Yeah. The ghoul is still dead on the floor. The table's missing because it was turned into a little barricade. There is a passage further south through the room. Izzy senses that there are two tombs would be books in this room.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen this before or not, but here you go.
Oh yeah, you showed this to us.
Yeah.
Did they have like labels?
Oh,
Like nameplates
yeah.
or anything?
They do. Tiernan, do you read the left one or the right one first?
Left.
Okay. As you look at these crypts, the one on the left, there are those strange sort of like Russian characters. But as you kind of look at them, they start to move and squirm like insects and rearrange themselves into letters that you can read. You quietly read the name on the crypt. I'll send it to you.
What now? Since we can't leave.
Izzy says, "What do they say?"
What does the one on the right say?
The one on the right says, Walter Dirst.
I want to crack open the one on the left.
Okay. I'm gonna need an athletics check. Too heavy for you.
Wait, why is it a disadvantage?
Even then, a 14 would not have been enough.
If Darius sees that he's trying to do that, he'll kind of move Izzy to the side. Excuse me. And we'll help Tiernan.
Do you read it or no?
Oh, do I read the coffin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. This is what the left-hand coffin says.
I should know better, but I've played Call of Cthulhu. You don't just read shit without going insane.
I sent it to you in Discord.
Oh.
Your name here.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
It's impossible, right? It's impossible.
That doesn't make any sense.
What does it say? What do they say?
It has my name on it.
Like in The Shining?
Oh, it was your name here. Oh, shit.
Darius, what did you see?
I saw your name, I guess. I'm not sure how it's spelled, but
Shit.
it sounds like it'd be
I was-
Tiernan.
All right, let's crack this open.
Whoa, okay. What does the other one say?
The other one says Walter.
Like baby Walter?
Yes.
He's always crying until he's not? That baby?
Yeah. Yes. That's so fucking creepy.
Reed says, well, that one should be empty, right?
I haven't looked in it yet either.
As you guys are discussing this, the right-hand sarcophagus begins to move a little.
I will reaction drag Tiernan back.
From inside, you hear the muffled sounds.
How is he everywhere?
Deanna calls out, "There he is! Walter!
How is he everywhere?
Walter!
It can't be happening. Can't be real.
Jack, I'm so worried about him. He's always crying until he's not."
I'm gonna keep her focus on me.
Let's
Right.
not touch these.
Do we?
As if to punctuate your point, the right-hand one does a little bit of a hop, like kind of a.
Do these have doors, or are they just little hallways that go into them?
Yeah, they're little shelves that have the tombs on them, or the sarcophagi on them.
Darius, what do we just keep looking around? There's got to be another way out of here. If that staircase is gone, I don't know. Maybe it moves. Maybe it's somewhere else now. That doesn't make any sense either.
Tyrion's gonna, it's not Tyrion. Darius is gonna start kind of moving past people, and then it's gonna go to these two that are here and look at the nameplates.
Okay.
Eric, look at the ones below you.
All
What do they say?
This is what the left-hand one says, Darius. And then this is what the right-hand one says. And then Eric, are you reading the ones down there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So his left, your right. Are you sharing? No, I want. I don't know here. I guess if you're sharing it, I can just tell you. But on his left, it says that, and then on the right hand side, it says this. And again, as you guys are looking, it starts in the one alphabet, and then they just sort of like writhe and squirm and crawl around and reorder themselves into what is legible to you.
All from the kids.
This one has the parents.
Why does the one say my name?
Well, we could at least. I mean, I know we can't get up to get the kids now, but we can put the Elizabeth and Gustav to rest.
Parents to rest? Yeah, let's do it.
I almost want to say fuck them.
Maybe they'll leave us alone if we do it.
Reed kind of nods.
Who knows? You saw them. They were already dead, but they were still attacking us.
Did we ever travel down south from here?
No.
No.
So I'm just keeping an eye out.
Yeah, let's just go the same path we've been going.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to find a way to escape this
Yeah.
crypt, we're going to have to search. So, we can either split up, cover more ground.
I think first thing we do, we put the parents in their spots, and then we stick together and look around. I don't think we should split up. I think there's still a ghoul that's unaccounted for.
Okay, who's carrying the bodies then?
Oh shit.
I think that's the ghoul that's unaccounted for.
You
Where's
can't
that
do
coming
that to
from?
me. Yeah, I think Reed piddled a little.
Tiernan, as best he can, sort of rushes across that little intersection there.
Okay. All right. You're in a 15-foot by 50-foot room. There's a door to the north.
Ooh,
Passage
door.
to the south.
There's a door. We're gonna grab
The bodies,
the bodies.
all the pieces too.
I mean, it's just one decapitated head, right?
Yeah.
But,
Well, technically they were both decapitated.
okay, so yes.
All right. They will follow you now. You may take them wherever you like. Trucker Simulator.
These are mine. I found them myself.
Tiernan has 2 broken legs. Darius will take one of the bodies.
Yeah.
Lighten your load a little bit.
Just carry a head.
Yeah, you have the heads by the hair, and Tiernan
I'll
has both fucking
put
bodies.
my hand in my pocket. Just carry one of the bodies.
So the northern one was the parents, correct?
Yeah. I can't remember. I think left was, he would say that left was Gustav, right was Elizabeth.
All right, let's try to put them away.
All right. We're out of combat. You guys are pretty strong. I think you guys could probably together eventually open.
I mean,
this
we got
up.
a 25 the last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you open it up, and there are no corpses inside.
Well, there are now.
All right. Toss them in. Oh, I switched them out. My bad.
Do we see a nice, pleasing, like white light descend down?
Looking for a little text pop up in the top left corner of my screen.
All right. So you close the lid. Do you say anything?
Close the lid, say nothing.
No.
At least Darius doesn't say anything.
I'll say something like, I hope your dark powers give you the afterlife you deserve.
I'll say something, I guess, a little different. I'll say like, may they find the rest in death that they could not in life, and may they be reunited with those that wish to see them, and yeah, may their the mistakes that they made be made well, in the time that they have left.
I'm curious. Would Mecro say anything?
So what's interesting about that is as you do this, you see stepping out of Mackenzie and Reed, you see Rose and you see Thorn. And they look to you, Reed, and they say, Rose says, those were really nice words. I know that they weren't very kind to you or to us, but thank you. We should go.
But what about your bodies? Are you not at rest?
They kind of half-heartedly shrug. Maybe next time.
Oh man, if only we held on to those.
And then Rose waves at Mackenzie and vanishes like a relative of Marty McFly. And then Thorn hugs you around the legs, Reed, and then vanishes as well.
Yep. I'll tell him desserts on me next time I see him.
All right, everybody gains a points of inspiration.
Whew.
Guess we just need to keep looking around. There's got to be a way out of here somewhere.
Darius will turn to Reed after the words he spoke and the kids disappearing. Just so you know, I wasn't opposed to burying them. But as you can tell, and he just shows his stump, the blood he's covered in, this place is dangerous.
Oh no, they were horrible people. Yeah. I'd like to think anything can be redeemed.
How does Dana react?
She kind of has like a lost look on her face, and she says, like it seems like she's listening to try and hear something.
Did you pay attention to the two kids that disappeared right in front of our eyes?
They went to bed. Once I find Walter, I'll put him down for bed too. Then if you'd like, Jack, I could fix you a nightcap.
Sure.
Will you be staying here long?
I hope not.
Oh, where do you plan to go next? Will you be heading into Barovia? I have a feeling that Mrs. Dirts is going to be cross with me after everything that's happened. I might need to head back home to Valakai and sort of regroup.
Sure, we'll head back home.
Oh, and I could travel with you then? It's many days. The roads are very dangerous, especially at night.
If that's what you'd like, sure.
Well, I'll miss baby Walter. Maybe I should stay. maybe the Dirts will find it in their hearts to forgive me for my indiscretions.
How about you stick with me for a little bit?
Okay.
I'll make sure everybody else looks like they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, there's a passage to your left, or a passage straight into a larger room. The passage to the left seems to hit a dead end, but then open up into a passage to the right.
Anybody got a preference?
I always like to go left whenever I'm at an intersection of the maze, but that's just personal preference.
Let's just flip a coin. Heads, we go left. Tails, we go right.
I mean,
Go
if
for
we're,
it.
if we're looking at it from our character's perspective, this would be left. So.
Yeah, left would be towards the right side of your monitor.
Yeah.
Ah, God. Okay. Wait.
Oh no, Jack. So Jack, you hear a clunk, and the floor opens up beneath your feet, like in
All
a
right.
like in a Dungeons and Dragons dungeon or something.
All right.
Yeah. And go ahead and give me a let's see. Oh, this is a nasty one. Okay. You just fall onto the sharpened wooden spikes at the bottom.
Is there any way Darius can use his reaction to help him?
Looking at the marching order, Dana's behind him, so I would say probably not. If this one doesn't even offer the player a dexterity save to jump back or forward,
geez.
it just says that, yeah, it's weird. This dungeon's called Death House. I don't know. All right, so as you fall, you're gonna take a d6 of bludgeoning and 2d10 piercing.
Oh.
See you guys.
This could be bad.
All right, so here is the piercing,
It'll be. Oh! No, he'll be fine.
and then here is the bludgeoning.
It's not instant death, at least.
All right, so he is
And what
now
if we
at the
read-
bottom of a 10-foot pit, impaled on some spikes, bleeding out. I guess we'll just round robin the initiative, I guess. We can do
Just
that.
good, Jack.
All right, I'll throw everybody into initiative real quick. All right, everybody go ahead and roll yourselves in.
Oh, only Darius. Dana knows he fell, right?
Currently, yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll put on some suitably tense music as this man bleeds out at the bottom of this 10-foot pit impaled on wooden spikes. If it makes you feel better, you have some company down there. There's a couple of skeletons.
Now, when you say skeletons,
All right. Eric, you won the initiative. I suppose you probably heard Jack shout something cool before he fell. Did you shout anything cool, Jack?
No, just yelling.
Okay, you just heard Jack yell.
like the goofy yell, like, "Oh."
Dang.
I'm just trying to yell over to Darius. What happened?
Jack fell.
And my turn passed to him.
Jack fell.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna pass it to
pass to me.
Yeah, so
Yep.
this one. There you go. Okay.
He's going to kind of push Dana a little bit back, and he's gonna ask for both of them to hold on to him. And he's gonna try and lower himself down to grab Jack and yank him up.
Okay. So I would accept in this particular instance in acrobatics or in athletics. Athletics to sort of lower yourself down without taking any fall damage. The acrobatics to sort of hop down without impaling yourself.
Okay. Y'all good if I use a fan spell to try and bring this guy up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. So that's that, and then Darius will make this at advantage. 18.
Yeah. You hop down, kind of slide and fall down into the pit, avoiding the spikes. I would say with that 18, you just go down to the pit. Yeah, you grab his body and start kind of lifting it up off the spikes.
As best as can. I'll pass to then
Oh.
Tiernan to hopefully come up and.
Oh, Jack, turns out that was pretty exhausting. So
Okay.
So I'll add an exhaustion for you. All right.
And I'll pass.
So yeah, you have him in your hands. You're raising him up above your head.
Yep. To pass to
Okay.
Chain along with Anna and Mackenzie to try and move him somewhere where they can.
Okay.
I'll pass to Tiernan.
Okay. All right. So maybe Mackenzie would get out of the
Yes.
way.
Yes.
All right. And then hold a help action for when somebody goes by, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That could work. All right. Okay. Tiernan, you're up. Tiernan? No? Nothing? No? Okay. I guess we'll... Alright. Maybe he's muted? I don't know.
He's moving his character.
That's weird.
I have no idea what just happened.
Oh, okay.
I will move down and try to pull Darius out.
Okay,
Jack.
because Darius is down in there, and he's holding him up above his head, so you can just grab him and then pull him up if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Check Jack first.
All right. Okay. So you pull Jack up as an action, and
Right.
and then
I mean, yeah, that's an action. I don't know if I can do anything else as a bonus action, really. I tumble over Jack as a bonus action to fall into. No. I will pass to. Shit, I'll pass to Reed, I guess.
okay.
Okay.
Because I can't bonus action heal someone else.
Well, no, but I mean, Izzy could have healed him.
Oh yeah, I always forget that they have a thing. Yeah, Izzy will try to stabilize him.
Okay. All right. Give me a medicine check. As she's kind of handsing, like, his body where you tell her the injury is, she's like wincing as her fingers are going into the holes in his body. Okay. She shakes her head. I don't know what to do.
That's my bad. We'll have to try to get you some training done at some point if this is going to become a thing. And yeah, I'll pass to Reed.
Okay, Reed.
All right, I can't do anything but hold my action until the path opens up. I mean, I can't get through four people, so I'll pass to Jack.
All right. Jack, saving throw against death. This is a pretty important one.
Okay.
Do you want to...
Nope.
Oh, no!
No, fans foot!
Oh, okay. So, Jack, I need you to join me in the secret chat.
No worries.
Fuck.
Then there were 9.
Oh,
Fucking both the player character and the NPC have died already.
Yeah.
while we're waiting, how do you add inspiration to your sheet?
So there's like the built-in one up at the top.
I don't know if we have it on these sheets.
Actually, yeah, I think it's off on this one because
I
we
just track it as a
use
resource.
yeah, same. I just put a resource on there, name it inspiration, and then do whatever out of 3.
Yeah.
All right. As you're saying that, Jack's body begins to convulse, and the wounds are just gushing blood. He opens his mouth and his eyes, and he says, "What? What do you say, Jack?"
Says goodbye, Dana.
Okay. He says, "Goodbye, Dana." And he fucking dies.
Fucking god.
Aw.
Dana kind of sways a bit, and like falls to her knees next to Jack. Is just sobbing.
Darius will attempt to climb out of this pit, and then
We're out of combat now. I mean, even with one hand, you're pretty strong. So and tall. So
and then he'll just see this scene. Can we do anything for him?
We can make sure that he doesn't stay in this place.
Fuck.
Jeez, a negative fucking 1 on a death save.
I didn't think that was possible.
I have a lot of negatives.
Oh, that's why. I
Yeah.
was wondering, like, how is that even?
Yeah, I guess Darius will just kind of place his hand over Jack's face and close his eyelids.
I think Eric would squeeze through Izzy and Tiernan just to look around
Yeah.
the corner. And when he sees Jack, he just closes his eyes.
You gotta get out of this place.
Fuck this house. I guess Darius will take off the linens that he had used for padding, and we'll kind of start wrapping those around Jack. God, I hate this.
I think Dana would try to make him look as presentable as possible, try to clean up the wounds as best she could.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Man, I hate to do this. Would I be able to take off that leather armor from Jack?
Oh, absolutely.
Alright.
Dana, you might need more space if you're gonna be stripping and cleaning down the body. So there's a little dining room here, and there was an open room to the south.
Let's take him back up top.
To homeroom. Tiernan, Izzy is distraught. She says, I could have saved him, and I didn't. And I didn't.
You tried.
I didn't know what to do. There were holes in him. Tiernan.
I know. You're not the one who put that trap there, is he? This isn't your fault.
Reed's gonna cash in one of his modern day tokens for his makeup kit because he's an actor,
Okay.
which is just a renamed disguise kit.
Sure.
And once it's appropriate, when it, he's gonna try to make Jack look, rosier cheeks, more natural color, that kind of thing. I mean, he's not gonna do it now, but
Right,
when it's right, he'll try to make him look a little more, do an Undertaker's kind of makeup job on him.
Yeah, Anna, your father passed away, a long time ago when you were young. But this man, he reminded you so much of your father. It made you miss the village of Valakai where you grew up. But when your father died, and put a lot of pressure on your mom and your siblings, and you guys all had to find work, and you were fortunate enough to get hired on by a pretty wealthy family. But yeah, like you look down at him, and he's fair. Fairer than most people that you know. He definitely has the complexion of someone from like Kresik more than Barovia or Valakai or Berez or something like that. But he was kind to you, and seeing this just is kind of dredging up all those memories of your own life and your own family before you sort of had to leave all that behind.
He was kind to me. That's what I liked about him.
Tiernan just shakes his head, holding back from saying he was your father, you fucking idiot.
Tiernan, you and Eric hear Matthew just murmuring under his breath. One must die. One must die. Do you think that? You think that's it? Do you think that's it? Is it over now?
No, they were just crazy. There's no blood rituals. That's not real.
So everything you just saw, Tiernan, are you gonna keep denying reality?
I don't know.
I'll take that as a yes.
We have to get out of here. We can't let this place claim any more of us.
Do we go see if the stairs are back, or do we keep looking?
I mean, I guess Darius is kind of here. If he looks down this passageway at the wall, does it look like anything's changed?
No.
He just shakes his head.
Maybe forward's the way out. Maybe we have to find Walter.
We found this crypt, but whatever's there, that ain't Walter.
Then we'll keep looking.
The sound of chanting, where did it seem to come from?
The south. It seems to come from the way that Jack was headed, but also distorted a bit from the southern room.
Yeah, this sucks. Darius will take the items off of Jack.
And me a bit of... Here. I'm gonna pry off... Actually, no, maybe we'll just grab the bench. We're gonna grab the bench and we're gonna old-fashioned 10-foot pole this dungeon.
Okay.
The trap is 10 feet wide, right? It's 10 feet
Yeah.
across.
Well, no, it's a 5 foot by 5 foot right here.
Oh,
Yeah, it's on this one. It's on the
We can
map,
just-
but there's blood. It's hard to see.
yeah. We can just jump right over it then, right?
Out of combat, yeah. I mean,
think we'll
I
lay
would
a bench
say,
across
well,
it.
I mean, everyone except Reed.
Yeah, if it requires an athletics check, I'm
Yeah.
gonna need some help.
Yeah.
To jump across 5 feet? How weak are you? Good lord.
Severe muscle damage, strength of 4.
Oh my god.
That's why I have a 20 charisma.
Why do that to yourself?
I mean, it's why we have 4 charisma. We fucking suck
Yeah,
at rolling.
exactly.
Okay, it's on Dana.
What do we
I
have to
figured-
jump over a fence?
I figured we need one face in the party, so... Eventually, we're going to need humans, and we're going to have to interact with them.
Aaron, you detect a trap right here.
Ah, there's a trap directly. Thank you, Grant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lay the bench down across it,
Okay.
off to one side where it's sort of braced by the wall as
Yeah.
well. So anybody that needs the assistance to get across can hopefully use that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll just jump across.
Some Lost Viking shit right there. That's good stuff. All right. So yeah, everybody gets across using the old decrepit bench from the break room. All right, from here, Tiernan, you do see that there is a passage immediately to the right at the end of the hallway.
That goes back to where we were. So yeah, this is where we heard the noise coming from.
Yes, someone has
Oh.
Hansel and Gretel'd some blood spatters there for you, so that
That's
you
very
can see that.
nice.
Yeah. As you come onto this corner and look, there are stairs that lead down into darkness.
The stairs here, but they go farther down. Do we want to look around more before we resort to this?
You know unequivocally that this is where the chanting is coming from.
This is where that chanting is coming from.
The madam said the house won't let us leave. No matter where we look. And we'll keep going down. So does everyone want to go down?
Yeah.
Okay, that leads to another map. So go ahead and hero stack yourselves at the bottom of the stairs.
Can you give me vision for Dana, please?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. All right. So we had a little bit of a late start. Is everybody cool with going a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
Go
good.
for about another half hour.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's cool. We'll go half hour tops. All right. Let me get this next map ready for you guys. Let me sort through this stack. Let's see. Oh, let me come back around. There we go. Shuffling through. Turn on vision. Good. Vision. Good. All right. Okay. You guys go down and down and down some more. You have a rough sense that you must have gone down what feels like, I don't know, 3 flights of stairs that kind of go down. There's a little landing. They turn. They go down again. Anybody who's played Minecraft, you know, when you make the little staircase so you can get down to block 12 and start mining for diamonds, it kind of has that vibe to it. Just like narrow stairs cut back on themselves, narrow stairs cut back on themselves, like down and down and down. As you do, the chanting gets louder and louder and louder. And yes. You see light up ahead. More of those perpetually burning candles that give off light and heat but never seem to consume their tallow wax. The landing then turns to the right.
Again, who is lighting these candles?
Darius will pull out one of his torches and will light it against his candle.
Tiernan, as you turn and look into the room, you see that there are 2 passages to the east. Both are very narrow, maybe 5 feet wide at the most. The ceiling here, slightly higher than normal. It's about 12 feet high. The left hand side of the room, which I guess would be the western side of the room, is it looks like a serial killer's trophy collection. There is essentially just weird trinkets and reliquaries and what is it? Memento memories. Basically just they just seems like creepy, worthless relics are stored in niches carved into the stone wall. And some of the things are hanging from hooks or like display bits, but it just seems like such an odd mishmash of stuff. You see a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope. You see a knife carved from bone. The handle still very much obviously the bone the blade was carved from. There is a dagger that is set with a rat's skull into the pommel. There is what looks like a glass eye, but it's 8 inches across. Just again, all sorts of weird stuff. An incredibly long finger, as if from a giant, but it has a long black claw, purple skin, and an extra joint. There's a shrunken head hanging from leather tongs. As you guys are looking at the wall of reliquaries, each of you sees something that kind of calls out to you a bit. This is where you would gain your hero class and level up. This is the location.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna be where we got a gothic token.
So what you do is tell me what you find. It has to be a trinket, so like really nothing more useful or valuable than like a dagger. But why is it why is it the thing that kind of calls to you, or it's a thing that is related to the hero class that you're going to take? And then you will be able to level up like right now. But the only resource recovery that you will get from this is whatever your hit points increase by, you will also heal that much. So if you ended up with like 6 more hit points or 7 more hit points, you would then heal up that amount as well. And then you would gain a hit die from gaining the hit die, and it would be available for use. And any sort of like, limited class features would be full upon gaining them. But it would not be the benefits of a short or a long rest. It would just be sort of, you kind of come into your own. You have this kind of moment where you step into a larger role, a greater role than what you had before. I know this puts Jack on the spot because Jack is currently playing as Deanna. So do you have a class that just comes to mind for Deanna? Do you want her to kind of pick up the mantle that Jack was going to have and sort of play that, or?
Sure. She will. I'd intended on being a fighter with Jack. She can do it, I suppose, for now.
Right.
What were the? Is this just a trinket that we come up with, or is there like an
Yeah,
actual
no.
items?
No, it's I mean, if any of the things on the wall sounded good, you could totally pick that. I can list off more things to see if anything tickles your fancy, but basically a spooky weird thing that might be found on this wall of spooky weird trophies or trinkets.
Okay,
And
I'll
then
go last
essentially
on
your character feels drawn to take that for themselves, and in doing so you sort of take on the mantle of whatever that class is.
I'll go first if no one else wants to.
Okay.
Darius, as he kind of looks around this room and is just thinking to himself, these people are sick. His eyes land upon the yellow hand. He absentmindedly rubs the phantom limb that he currently has, and then kind of looks down when he sees that he's kind of like rubbing towards air, and then looks back at the hand and slowly starts walking over towards it. He examines it for a little bit. Knows better than to do something stupid. But sometimes desperate times calls for desperate measures. And he's going to pick up the hand. And he's going to put it onto his stump. And then take the scarf that Reed had given him, kind of retie the hand onto that stump and see if it does anything. Even if it's just nothing, just a comfort of having that hand back.
Nothing seemingly magical, supernatural, miraculous, or medicinal seems to happen. But it does hold firm without any sleight of hand checks. But it's grisly for sure.
This will do for now. And yeah, Darius becomes a pugilist.
Nice.
And I will start working on building that stuff because that's going to be all custom in here. And a lot of copy and pasting.
I think you might be able to import.
I don't know if they made a module for it. I can look around, but if they didn't, then it's fine. I can build it out.
Oh, and Jack, who's now Deanna, I duped Jack's sheet and then made a Deanna one, and so you can reassign for this particular instance. You could reassign the stats if you want, based on the group array, or you can keep the ones that she has on her sheet.
Okay.
Okay. And then her background abilities would be the helpful and the athletic that are on there.
Okay.
Yep.
She loses evasion.
She would lose evasion because she's no longer a companion.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, you could get it back if you go rogue.
Question for clarification's sake. We gained the hit die from our class, so that means we have a total of 2 hit die now?
Yes, and we haven't found a good way to track that bonus hit die other than to just make it like a resource or something like that, because the game will not respect the idea of there being one more hit die than you're supposed to have, at least not that we've been able to find.
Yeah, and adding a class to your character sheet automatically bumps you to 2, but there's no way of differentiating it. Alright.
I mean, you could just make under your resources tab a level. I mean, you could track all your hit dice there if you really wanted to, but if you want to be able to use the mini game that's automatically rolls and heals you and stuff like that, you would just need to have like your, I don't know, put BG hit die or something like that. 1 out of 1 might be a good way to do it. Because that one's going to be a D8, so if you took a different class, it would be, a different size die anyways.
Well, weirdly enough, pugilists are still a D8, even though I guess they're supposed to be more frontline monks, but whatever.
So something like that you could do just to kind of keep track of that 1 extra hit die that you have. If I could find a mod that'll allow us to or a setting on a mod that we already have that allows us to kind of trick Foundry into giving you an extra hit die, then we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but for now, making yourself a level 1 human and level 1 pugilist is going to screw up all the other math on your sheet. So.
Well, actually, human doesn't have anything. I may just. Would it be best to just adjust that one? Because I'm looking at the class in my thing in features. Would it be just better just to edit human so that it stays at 1 and not just add a new class? Because I'll double it.
I didn't know. Does everyone have human as a class?
Uh,
I didn't think anybody
Nope.
had classes. Yeah.
yeah, for some reason mine had human on here. I didn't put it in.
Did you? You didn't put it in
Mm-mm.
there? Okay. Yeah, you're the only one that has that, so I'll just delete it. Bloop. There you go.
All right, cool.
Now, keep in mind that when you level, you can roll for hit points if you want, but we need to like make a whole pageantry of it and keep track of the rolls and have it recorded for all history, et cetera, et cetera. It's a very risky thing to do, but if you're into that, I guess go ahead and do it. Otherwise, just take the average. Keeping in mind that when you add a class, it's going to try to give you the max HP for adding the class, but you're not going to gain the max HP because you already got max HP from your background. So everybody got 8 out of 8 because you're the best that humanity had to offer. And then you got a constitution bonus on top of that. Then when you level up into your class, you'll just take either the roll or the average for hit points plus your constitution.
Ooh, if that's true, I'm missing 2 hit points then. Reed should
Oh.
be at 10 then, right? Because I have a con bonus of 2.
Okay, then yeah. Yeah, because you would have been a human D8, so that would have been max 8, and then you added your 2s. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness you didn't get hit too many times. Oh, all right.
Tiernan, looking around, he sees a mortar and pestle that appear to be made the bowl made from the top of a skull, and then the pestle made from some bone,
Nice.
and that's what he picks up, and he becomes a fighter, with the eventual goal of being a living crucible.
Okay.
Remind me, what other trinkets did we find in this room?
Yeah, I could read them again. Let's see. A small wooden coffer, containing a withered tongue, a large withered tongue. A very small shrunken head. An iron pendant adorned with a classical devil's face. A 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy, its arms crossed over its chest. A giant's finger, purple skinned, long black nail, extra joint. A old leather bag that smells of shit and spices. It is currently sealed. A desiccated frog lashed to a stick. A folded cloak that looks like it was stitched together using many different types of skin. Some of the skin looks quite rotted. Let's see. I don't actually know what this word is, so let me look it up real quick.
Eric will walk over to the shrunken and
Oh,
hold his hand, looking at it as he thinks back to his early childhood, mostly revolving around his grandmother and how the villagers in his tribe ostracized him and his family for having association with her
hmm.
because they thought she was some sort of a voodoo doctor of sorts. And he clutches it deeply and brings it up to his chest momentarily, remembering his grandmother.
Which item was this? Kind of broke up at the beginning.
Oh, the shrunken head.
The shrunken head. Okay. Yeah.
And he'll level up into 1 for Blood Hunter.
Ooh. Okay. All right, Reed. Do you see anything that
Yeah.
calls you?
Reed will go over to one of the alcoves and pick out a dark black silken kind of Venetian carnival mask, like a
Oh,
masquerade
okay.
mask, and he will go rogue.
All right. The word I couldn't recognize or pronounce is an aspergillum, which is a holy water sprinkler.
Yeah, it's like it's a little ball with a lot of holes on it on a long
Mhm.
stick that they shake around.
Yep. So there's one of those hanging from a hook that is carved from bone.
I don't think that's a word we're going to use in our everyday vocabulary.
Yeah. Well, I don't play a lot of historically accurate Dungeons and Dragons, and we haven't really had a lot of that since second edition. So yeah. But man, you want to talk about a struggle trying to learn the 14 different types of polearm from second D&D.
Yeah.
Half of them are French. It's like, oh man.
It's like a geese something something. You're like, what the heck is this?
A Guillaume.
Yeah.
And we didn't have the internet to help us pronounce things, so learned a lot of words wrong.
So I have no idea how to add the class stuff. Can I work with somebody off? You know.
Oh, I can
I'll
add
find-
I can add rogue for you real quick.
Oh, thank you.
That's an easy one. All right. Okay. Anna/Dana.
Yep, we're good. She will look for something, since she's from a different place. She will look for something that has a symbol, whether it's a like a pin or a brooch or something that she can put in her hair that would represent either helping or protecting someone.
Okay.
And she will use that to become a fighter. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can be made out of bone or something like that.
Yeah. You actually find a badge, bloodstained badge of the city guard or village militia of Valakai.
Okay. How do you spell Valakai?
What a great question. Hold on. Okay. I'll post it in the chat. Now, you may have heard it Valaki, but the person that read the Curse of Strahd book to me 3 times pronounced it Valakai, and I liked that more. And since I'm the DM, that's what we're going to pronounce it. But there's different schools of thought on how to pronounce these things. But I heard that, and I was like, that sounds great. And then I heard other people say Valaki, and I was like, kill yourself. So we're going to stick with Valakai. All right. Do you need me to drag a fighter onto her sheet, or do you got it?
Good.
Okay.
I just don't know if she has wounds or anything like that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't import my character over D&D Beyond.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's probably because you're already built a character in here. You might have to do like a fresh one and modify it. Send me the link to your character.
Okay.
If you're importing from D&D Beyond, it should, if you have that mod in, it
Try to overwrite.
No, I did that. It keeps saying unable to open compendium world D&D Beyond Odyssey spells. I don't know why that's saying that, but it is.
Hold on. I know what's going on. That's on me. Let me go to the settings. I'll adjust that real quick. I basically just have to give her permission to build and overwrite compendiums as needed, which I thought it was already set up to do, but let me see. Alright, I'm gonna save it out. You can try again, see if that works.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll get rid of this Anna, and then we'll drag out this Anna. And then that should work. Also, I got to convert, or you guys got to convert your level 0 wounds into real wounds. So I could do that while you guys are leveling up your characters. So Tiernan, this is where we find out if you die instantly from your wounds. Okay, then we get rid of. Okay.
He has a broken arm, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Not the stuff that Jack has.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Okay, let me clear all that.
And then she's got like shell shocked or concussion or something like that.
All right. Let's see. Do you remember which arm it was? I think it was the right arm.
I think it's the right. Yeah.
Okay.
Crash, you would have happened all my features from when I was level 0, right? It overwrote.
You just erased everything?
Well, I clicked on the button, not erased it, but apparently everything still got erased.
That sucks. No, I don't. I might. I'll check, but I gotta do this first. So. Okay. Is anybody else overwriting with D&D Beyond?
Nope. Everything's custom for me.
Okay.
So screenshot everything.
And
I'll manually add back in.
I didn't think picking expertise would be such a crucial decision right now.
It's always crucial for rogues.
Yeah, I'm like deception, clearly easy choice for Reed, but the other one, ooh.
Okay, let me see if I've got those abilities backed up. Survivor abilities, level 0. Okay, let's see. Eric. So Eric, you had Shadow Touched, and what was the other one? I don't know if I have the other one backed up. It was in the documents.
No, all the traits and abilities are in this Shadow Touch tab. I can add them in manually.
Oh, they are in there, so you're good.
Yeah, details and everything.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you have it there. You just don't. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, that was the only one I had backed up for you. Was the Shadow Touch.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Wait. Let's see. Your abilities were. I might actually have them in the compendium itself. Attention to detail, pain tolerance. Yep, I do have attention to detail and pain tolerance. There you go.
Oh,
so I
you.
did have them backed up. All right, and actually, this pretty much brings us to time, where you have two paths to take. One that leads into a very large, creepy room, and one that leads into winding, catacomb-like passages. But now you pretty much have until next week to kind of clean up your level up and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Good news, we finally made it, guys.
Not all of us.
I would say, yeah, almost all of us.
We were so close.
We really were.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like Jack. He was Team Dad.
I know.
I know, right? Yeah.
Was not meant to be.
Yeah. that is what you see looking through the left-hand passage.
That looks cozy.
Yeah. It looks like a flooded chamber with balconies kind of raised above the murky water that kind of looks down at everything. And you would have to walk down through the water to kind of get into the room, because the whole room has about what looks like 3 feet of water.
Out of curiosity, would you call 3 feet of water? Would that affect my phobia? That's just out of curiosity.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. After everything you've been through, you have no idea what's in that water.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna go great for a read.
All right. So as we close for the week, quick announcements, I guess. Tonight we got Mythic Odyssey. Tomorrow we got Odyssey Prime. Tuesday I'm doing a holiday adventure. Involves saving some kids from the Krampus. It's a level 8. I want to say level 8 adventure.
That's what it said.
Yeah, in the Feywild. So I think I have 2 spots left if anybody is interested. It is a paid game, but all the money goes to Extra Life Charity for the holidays. But you do get a copy of the adventure afterwards, so kind of do whatever you'd like with that download code. And then Wednesday we've got Monster Hunter. Thursday we've got Curse of Strahd Nightfall. Please don't check in on the Nightfall group. They are slightly ahead of you guys now, and everything is sort of diverging into different paths of different directions. So,
ooh, are they in the land proper now?
I cannot say.
Oh,
Cannot say. But yeah. And then Friday, we got our vodcast, and I believe Orf's games are back on track. So
Yep.
yeah, there should be Rime of the Frostmaiden on Friday. Then Saturday morning, Red Hand of Doom will be back. We took a week off, and then Saturday night, I will be running Curse of Strahd Classic. I can tell you guys that they are in Barovia, though. They got there pretty quick because, magic and stuff. So yeah, and then Sunday morning we'll be back here. So that's what the upcoming week is looking like. All right, anybody have any announcements or shouts before we adjourn?
Tiernan picked up the interception fighting style, so if you're near him,
So good. So good.
you can use a reaction to reduce the damage you take from a hit
Okay.
by 1d10 plus proficiency bonus.
Yeah, I like that one so much better than protection.
Yeah.
Applying disadvantage not nearly as good as just it depends.
It's good against
at
weaker,
low levels. At low levels, the interception is way better. At higher levels, it depends. It's still preventing up to 1d10 damage per round.
Yeah.
So
like at lower levels, disadvantage for a creature that doesn't have as big of a bonus. It's not bad, but even still, like interception is
it's
still
good
superior.
that fighters can swap these things out now on level ups. So you go ahead and use interception now, and then if you find out it's not working as good, you can switch to protection or whatever. But yeah, it's good stuff. All right, you guys have until next week to level up. I do not mind if you guys build yourselves meta. I know there was discussion on the channel about like my players are asking each other like, what skills do you have? No shit. Definitely be doing that. Like you want to survive. You want to have a useful group. Please have a meta discussion with each other about your level ups. This is not an easy campaign. So yeah, definitely, but also don't compromise if something is important to your character, because at the end of the day, it's not bad for 3 people to have the survival skill. Trust me, it's not bad. So, but having like 2 people per skill is a good guideline, and yeah, definitely think about what you want the build to be and what you want the theme of the character to be, but also kind of check in with each other, because that can go a long way towards making a strong party that can stay alive. Okay.
Oh, you will have brought this up during session 0/1, I believe, but if our class gives us proficiency in a tool, we could change that, right?
Yes, yeah, to match up with the crafting that we're doing in the game.
Okay.
Oh,
Which I think I shared that crafting document with you guys. Yes.
Yes, pretty sure I have it.
Okay. All right, because we're using the Solasta crafting system, which I'll post in builds. Yeah, that sounds good.
speaking of tools and skills, so
Huh?
we would get the addition of the skills from our first level into our class.
Yes, because again, you are playing as your backgrounds.
Okay. So our backgrounds gave us 3 when we started, and then now whatever our class does, we can add those in.
Correct.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna have quite a bit of questions because I want to live.
So then how many
Yeah.
how many HP do we heal when we level up? You said we
Whatever you
10.
would gain.
Yeah,
So if you're a fighter and you took average, that's 6. God, that's so sad for fighters. 6 plus your, is it 6 or 7 for fighters?
It's 6
Six.
plus.
Six
God,
would
it's
be
some
10,
bullshit.
yeah.
So I would
Yeah.
gain 6. I would gain 10 HP then
Yep.
because I have
So,
a con mod of 4.
right, exactly. Because you increase to have that 10 HP, then you would heal
Since
that
I'm
10 HP,
full, then I'm still full.
but then your wounds would come in and be like,
Right,
You know,
and then I'm
yeah.
gonna lose 8 of it.
right.
Oh, that one's okay.
So I get 5. My con is plus 3, so that's an 8. Okay. I had 11 total, so I should have 19. And then I have 3 wounds, so that's gonna be minus 3 to my max. Okay.
Well, you're gonna set up to where the wounds automatically reduce?
Yep, I already fixed your sheet. Yep.
Ah, perfect. Yes.
Wait, so the wounds reduce HP, not a curve.
I mean,
Yeah.
a little,
so
a little of both, but
so
yeah,
effectively I gained 2 HP instead of the 10.
So
Is there anything in this room I can use as a makeshift shield?
I mean, it's mostly useless trinkets on the walls there.
All right.
So,
I'll find a useless trinket makeshift shield.
I mean, you could look at what you guys have gathered so far.
I use Jack's body as a makeshift shield.
Damn.
well,
Not a bad idea.
would anyone happen to be proficient with blacksmithing tools? Because I'm thinking about switching to that.
Oh no.
I am currently proficient in brewing tools. I will later become proficient in alchemy supplies as well.
I'm proficient in alchemy supplies, so I mean, we could switch. So yeah.
I got disguise kit and thieves tools.
So at the bottom of the one document, there's like at the Solasta one, there is a very nice table from the Heliana's book that kind of walks you through what the SRD tools can be used for. Woodcarver's tools, believe it or not, are pretty damn good because they're essentially your Bower Fletcher tools and they're your Scribshaw tools. So anything wood or bone would be covered by Woodcarver's tools.
Yo, that's savage. Red in chat was like, "You need a lizard folk to make a body out of shield."
What the fuck?
We ain't got no lizard folk in here, so damn. But yeah, speaking of chat, I will also end the stream because now we're just doing administrative stuff. So
Yep.
yeah, announcements have been made. We have a lot of games and coming stuff. So thank you everyone for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.